cool.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Cheap Ass Statue Collector here, and I got my boy Ryan in the house doing an unboxing.
What's going on? I just didn't have time to do it with my kids. They were not cooperating with Daddy Statue time.
It's the old Jean Grey.
Yeah.
I like the old Jean Grey, and I like the new one too.
Yeah, it's exclusive. I got it for a little bit more in retail, but not much.
That's
good.
Good.
Pretty happy with that.
Has the price gone down since the new one?
This one's like $450, and I think the retail. The first one was what? I want to say it was $3 something. I may be wrong though.
Okay.
It may have been cheaper. I don't know.
Oh, you think maybe it's gone up in price?
No, I mean it's gone. It's gone. I mean the one I got an exclusive for $450, and it was pretty much brand new. All he done is open it and inspected it, and he put it back in the box. So all the other ones were a lot more. Were like in the 700. So I thought I got a pretty good deal as far as eBay is concerned. What's going on, Barbara?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Congrats on your Rogues Gallery.
Oh yeah, it's back there.
Oh nice.
If anybody wants to buy it, I'll sell it to you. Send me
low price of $5,000.
Yeah. I won't accept anything under $1,000.
He'll tell you he likes you, and then he's going to give you a good deal.
Free shipping.
You are my friend. I like your face.
No, I don't know where to put it yet. I've got a couple spots, but yeah, it's pretty big too. But
that's what I was going to ask.
What's up?
That's what I was going to ask you. How big is it?
I want to say it's 43 inches or something like that.
Did you measure it, or did you want your wife measure it?
No, I was reading online what they said it was.
Standing on the floor, right?
What's up?
It's standing on the floor, right? You have it on the floor?
Yeah, it's standing on the floor right now.
Like 3 feet, maybe 2 feet?
Yeah, it's a little bit over 3 feet. It's pretty big. I don't know if I like the frame though. Hold on. Let me just get it. I don't know if the frame's plastic. And this is my first Sideshow framed piece. Usually I just get them unframed and I get the you know what I mean? Then I just go to Michael's and I buy one. But like, look at this, watch this.
Oh yeah.
You see how it like wobbles? It's like,
why is it so expensive? Why do they charge so much for that shit?
It doesn't feel like wood either.
And how much they charge? How much they charge for those frames?
They're expensive.
They're like $100 more than what they usually cost just for the print.
Yeah.
So if you bought an equivalent one at Michael's for the same price, would it be cheaper or still more expensive?
It'd still be more expensive because how big it's not a regular size.
Yeah, it's an oddly, it's a custom shape, huh?
Yeah, so they got to do custom. So either way, you're spending the money. So I was like, forget it, I'll get it.
It's pretty much two art prints, landscape style, next to each other, right?
Yeah, basically, it's like two 18 by 24s together. But it's legit. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. So I just got it in today. So,
interesting.
Not sure.
Hey, what's going on, Carlos?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm gonna tell you, dude.
Pretty good. Congrats.
Oh, thanks. Yo, my friend unboxed the Hush Superman on my channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after I told him to go watch yours, so he didn't break anything.
No.
And I was like, tell me how it is, because I was like, I have Carlos' video on there, but I haven't finished the damn thing.
You don't gotta finish it, man. Just skip through it.
But I was telling him that you had problems with the ball bearings or something, so he should.
Yes, I did. Yeah, put that in first. In the smaller box, that's where it is. So
he watched your video and then made the same mistake. It was pretty funny. He's like, what's this for? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the club.
It looks it's gorgeous though, man.
No, it is. It's really.
I keep telling him, I was like, I don't even really like Superman that much, but if I was gonna get one, I'd get that one without blinking.
That's pretty.
I thought that was someone's kid. Well.
And that is like the fattest baby I've ever seen. Is he blind too?
No.
Blind fat baby?
He's a gangster.
Yo, what up?
This is my favorite kid.
What up?
Mike Fowl! Mike Fowl! I love this kid.
Carlito.
I want to have this baby.
Yo.
Okay. No.
Barbs, what'd you get in the box?
Yeah, what did you box?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Second one.
Number 2.
Oh, wow.
Double mint gum over here.
Another giant size X-Men, number 1.
So which one's who? Which one is whose?
They were both 9.0, but
I know, but which one is just your husband? Is your husband's, and which one's yours?
I think he would keep the one with the old label because he actually got this one because he wants to get the other one pressed and clean. I think the other one, even though it's a 9.0, it's a way better condition. Hold on.
Tell him he's famous. We just caught him walking by.
They just got you walking by.
So you're famous now.
Oh, my GXX came today.
Bahami, what's up, bro?
So yeah, we're gonna get that one sent to get pressed and clean and see if we get a better grade. If it comes lower, we still have another 9.0.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're both. I thought one of them was 9.2 for some reason.
No, they're both 9.0. But it was graded back when CBC started, and a lot of people have told me that they were a lot harsher back then with their grading. And actually comparing them both, the one that I just got actually has like a tip on the top. It looks more like a tear to me, which the other one doesn't have that. The other one has a couple of wrinkles. I think that they could be pressed out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking that's why we might get a better grade on that one.
That'd be cool.
Nice. So I got a lot of stuff we could talk about tonight. I don't know what you guys want to get into first. Hold on 1 second.
I'm all ears.
So we got a bunch of statues to talk about, at least 2 or 3. And then we got some other stuff we could talk about. Tim, where are you at? Are you live or what?
I'm here, kid.
So before we talk about it, what's the story with that hat?
Oh, Sideshow hooked me up from their live show. Let me come back to you real quick.
Oh, that's
So they had the animated series people on, and I was like blowing up the chat. I was fucking going nuts in there, and I think Buffy Sideshow was like, "Yo, this kid is fucking legit a fan." So she trolled me for a little bit with Susan, where they like basically called me out and were like, "Look at my fucking cool hat," and I'm like, "Fuck." And then she messaged me and was like, "Yo, send me your email and your address, and we'll send out a hat to you." And I'm like, "Sweet." So that was really fucking awesome. And then they, just like a free giveaway. I didn't do anything to win it.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that.
No, totally cool, man.
What do you mean you didn't do anything to get it? Of course you gave them your knowledge, your love.
And you bought a shitload of their pieces.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the least they can do.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it wasn't like they didn't say, "Hey, whoever answers this question gets a giveaway." They were just
true.
There was no giveaway. They kind of were just like, "Hey, here, take this."
But they
I'm
saw
like,
your
"Whoa."
enthusiasm,
It's still cool, man. They didn't have to do shit.
participation. Saw that you were a real fucking diehard fan.
I hope that's right. Maybe I'm just making that up.
No, you're not, man. You
Love
are
you too, bro.
fucking Tim.
Yeah, man. Hey, everybody.
What's up, bud?
I missed my fucking train. I gotta wait in the train station till
Are you
10:17 now.
Oh, jeez. Are you in Manhattan or are you in Jersey?
I'm in Hoboken.
Hoboken? Oh, shit.
Yeah, so if
Get out
anybody
of
wants a
there before
piece,
you get
come
shot.
see me in Hoboken right now. Just kidding. It'd be funny.
That's crazy.
So let's just get right into it. Let me pull this up real quick. So I'm sure you guys already talked about it. I think it's a mixed bag between a lot of the collectors. Let me click on this. So the first one I guess we could talk about is Jean Grey. They revealed her. Some people didn't like her. Some people liked her. Some people liked part of her. Some people didn't like these flames. But I think we nailed the price though. Oh, I hear a train.
It's a 10. I think it's Mike still on.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's the fucking train station. Let me get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, let me mute myself real quick.
Who was it that was talking about the price? Was it you, Ryan?
The price of what?
Jean Grey.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think But this is what we all expected, right?
Yeah.
585 to 565.
Well, no, I thought it was going to be 600.
I mean, well, with shipping, yeah.
No, it was without shipping.
Okay.
I lost a bet, and now I have to do embarrassing shit on the next live show. Darth Castle.
Wait, what did they? What did they?
So I bet 2 people, right? And this is my mistake. I bet 2 people, and they both chose different embarrassing things for me to do. If I won, they were gonna have to call me Lord Ryan for the entire show, and I thought it'd be fun, for me, because I thought it was gonna be an easy win. And if they won, I have to say that robots suck because I'm a Transformers fan. And then I have to refer to myself as Darth Dorito for the entire show. because I got caught eating Doritos one time. And they spilled all over my chest when I was really drunk on the show.
Darth Dorito.
Yeah.
Dorito Bukkake.
Yeah.
Sorry, Barb. Oh, geez. Sorry, Barb.
Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna happen on Friday night. So that's gonna be fun for everyone.
I'm watching that. And I'm videotaping it.
It'll be on YouTube, so you don't really have to videotape.
Well, I need to run some B-reels. So
Oh, I got you.
this is gonna be good. It may be on for not forever. Because you may take it off. You get sensitive.
I'm not. No.
You sure?
Nah, I don't care. I've said a lot worse stuff on YouTube already. So
DD, baby. Not Daredevil. Darth Dorito.
So Darth Dorito, what are your thoughts on this? Since you just picked
my name's Ryan. Okay, I'm the artist formerly known as Darth Dorito. It's okay. I like the portraits. I like the sculpt. I don't like the fire.
Oh, you don't like the fire?
And I don't like the fire in the base. Like, I feel like you already did a Darth Phoenix, or Phoenix, 2 versions of Phoenix statue. So I feel like she should just be Jean Grey. Like, she's Phoenix or Jean Grey. I feel like when they do it in between, for me, I don't really feel it. I don't like it.
Oh.
But I think the sculpt and the body sculpt and the facial sculpt look great. I'm a little worried if they're going to be able to match that, though.
I like the regular too. I don't like the whole fling thing, and the base it's all right, but it's not really nothing I care for. But I like the regular portrait. It's beautiful, and if they come up with it just like that, then hey.
It's like that Alicia Keys song. It's like, this Jean Grey is on fire. The dad joke.
Yeah, that's why no one laughed.
Yeah, Barbara did. She gave me a sympathy laugh.
Tim, what do you think of it, Mr. XM?
Huh?
X-Men suit.
Yo, Forbes is in here. What?
What's up, man?
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
He heard we said X-Men. He's
like,
nah, man.
There's a disturbance in the force somewhere.
Bro, I had to get it. I had to get in here because I done had so many damn PMs about. Please post this XM did. Please post, bro. Look, you see the shirt right here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, I've been trying to rip.
Shit.
We can't see. I've been
trying to represent for the X-Men family, but I was like, well, I'm gonna jump on for a little bit, I just got out of work and stuff, so just took me a shower and everything. But
nice.
How's everybody doing though, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm good, man.
What do you think of this? I'm gonna share again. This Jean Grey.
Right. Yeah, I've been talking with Ryan and Tim about it, man.
There it is.
There's definitely some stuff I really love about it.
I love the color.
The body sculpt is incredible.
I love the colors. I don't know.
Yeah, the colors really pop. I like it. I like the colors at least.
She's missing some colors though. I mean, why sculpt those pads on her thighs and not paint them the right color?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I was just pulling out the OG one I got in the mail, and I was like looking at comparing them. I was like, huh.
It's like one of like the main like iconic looks of her. Suit is
because that face sculpt is nice, but that base was just killing us, bro. I'm like, that base is killing me, man, with the snow. I was like, what is she trying to go visit Wolverine and cheat on Cyclops in Canada or something? Like,
yeah, maybe the snow base is an Easter egg, because it seems like Sideshow's maybe taking a page out of XM's book where they were making groups of 3. Because
Yeah.
Wolverine and X-23 and Magneto are all Sentinel base, and then
Exactly.
you got Rogue, Juggernaut, and Emma are all the school base,
Danger Room.
and then she's an element base. So is Psylocke, kind of.
Right.
And
Well,
then
her
maybe-
powers. Well,
maybe
because
there'll
she's
be
using her
another one.
powers. Right.
Well,
Right,
Mystique.
and maybe there'll be another one that's an element base too.
Well, how would you put in Mystique though? Because Emma's not in the Danger Room. She's in Cerebro, I thought.
So then maybe Mystique is more the school.
Yeah, because
But-
she's part of the school of gift sign you got. She's not standing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where I got to give Sideshow credit though is they're keeping the base, like nothing underneath it, right? Like the other Jean Grey or the Dark
Yeah, it
Phoenix.
takes up
Yeah.
less space.
The bowl.
Yeah, they got rid of that
Yeah.
and they're keeping it more just like the elements, whatever.
Now there's
whatever
like
you
a
want to call it.
chance you may be able to set another statue next to her.
Yep. And then this one
You know-
actually looks like a female. You know what I mean? I think it really, really good sculpts too. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean Mark Newman smoked this, man. This is the body on her is perfect.
And yeah, we was talking about he was the same guy that did the bowling that you got, right, Tim?
Yeah,
Because
he did the same one. Yeah.
yeah, because I had to like go in there and defend Sideshow, man. Like everybody was up. Well, Eric Sideshow copying on. I'm like, bro, like it's the same sculptor. Like, give him a break. Give him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and I mean, when you go from one scale to another, I'm less upset about it, I guess.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of bone pieces where I'm like, damn, if that existed in quarter scale, that would be fucking beautiful.
exactly.
So it's like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like that Silver Surfer.
Tim, you're not presenting to everyone.
I was showing you guys' faces, your beautiful
But if
faces.
you have a Bowen, like I know what you're saying, I think, about the whole, if you have the Bowen, you would like to see it in the quarter scale, but at the same time, don't you feel it's kind of like, I wish they would have done something different. I already have this in a 1/6 scale, kind of like having
Yeah.
a statue, a double
You're not-
statue, just one bigger than the other.
You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong for sure. I mean, I definitely do feel like that, but I guess a bigger part of me is kind of like, if it's perfect in 1/6 scale, I wouldn't mind having it also in quarter scale.
Yeah.
And especially if it's the same sculptor, then it's like, yo, man, this guy literally updated his sculpt for us.
Yeah, exactly.
I find
yeah.
that to be dope.
Who is the sculptor? I'm gonna scroll down here.
Mark
Is it-
Newman.
Mark Newman. Okay, so he sculpted this and those bone ones you guys were showing a while ago. Last
Yeah,
week.
he sculpted.
Or the other
He
week?
sculpted. I
Yeah,
think he
because the
sculpted,
Bowen
the
basically
two
has her
bone-
hands going out, and then his on the
inverted,
new one
yeah.
has the hands going out. That's the first thing everybody did on Facebook with the negative Nancy's. Oh, there they go copying. And so
Oh, I
Tim
was
and
the
me were
first
like,
one. I was the
Yeah.
first one to post that when they
yeah.
put the first
And I
T-Line
was like, well, wait a minute. I could have sworn it's the same. And then you're like, yep, same sculpt. I'm like, well, they're allowed to copy.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I guess Barb definitely onto it though. I mean, man, that Silver Surfer, that museum surfer with the hand.
Yeah,
They
right.
made that
right.
quarter scale. I wouldn't be mad if Bowen sculpted it. Forget it. You're talking about an instant grill. I would buy both of them.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the price? $585.
Fucking.
Oh,
you're not gonna find
I
that.
kind of,
Should have been
I'm kind
600.
of sad that Ryan lost a bet.
For Ryan's sake, it could have been 600.
I
Yeah,
don't.
it's like should have been 600.
Well, it's crazy because me and the Tim went back and forth too, and the Tim was like, "No, she's an A-list character." I'm like, "I don't give a damn." I'm like,
I was
you
for
know,
sure she was gonna be 600.
I was
bro.
looking at the trend. I was like, just looking trend analysis and shit. And I was like, this thing.
yeah, I kind of told the Tim, I'm like, well, look, X23 has a whole entire Sentinel hand, bro. Like, she's not even 6. So he's like, nah, but X23 is a C-list character. She's an A-list character. I'm like, Sideshow, they should work with us on this, man. They owe us after $1,400 for Juggernaut, man. Yo, my wallet's still like, oh, bro, like,
that's the truth. But yo, think about that. Any other statue company giving you a quarter scale Jean Grey for under $600?
yes,
You ain't gonna find it, bro. So it's like,
yeah,
they know they got the market for it. It's crazy, man. Super smart move. Any other Jean Grey from any company, custom, whatever you want to, anything, it's gonna cost you over $7,000.
right.
So it's
Well,
like,
me and Ryan was looking into a fan art, so trust me, we know.
Yeah.
You know.
so I mean, especially if you're collecting like a full line or you want a full team lineup, you know, bang for your buck. You're like, there's nothing wrong with that Jean Grey. I mean, are there things that you would change? Sure, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's fucking great. It's a great statue. It's just, is it perfect? I don't know.
I think there was, you know, when I saw the teaser, I was all in for it. I really did like, I do like her regular portrait. I don't have any issues with the sculpt or the suit. The only thing I wish they would have done better was the pads on the thighs, maybe a little bit of more contrast on that.
Yeah.
My only issue was those flames. They just clash with the base. They don't make sense, you know?
Right. Because you got the, you know, her Saipon on the bottom and then Flanger on the top. So it's like you're mixing regular Jean Grey with Phoenix Jean Grey. Like, come on,
wish they would have done something more like incorporate. I don't totally hate the base. I just wish they would have incorporated something more from the base towards her as her powers, as her, you know, telekinetic powers or whatever, instead of having her transform into Dark Phoenix, which we already have a Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
It just,
Right. So basically, the story is all the X-Men are like on some kind of snowy vacation while the villains are destroying their house. Is that the idea?
No, because Rogue's hanging out in the danger room training. Remember? So I mean,
she must have been in detention or some shit.
Yeah, you know,
left behind.
You know, yeah, she always doing her own thing. That's why she call you everybody sugar. You know.
Yeah.
Yo, Anthony, can you since you're on, can you speak about these real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can't wait for these.
So,
yo, guys, I think I'm gonna cut out because my battery's fucking dead. But damn,
All right, man.
All right, Tim. See you, man. Later.
Have a good night, buddy.
have a good night, bro.
Carlito.
Okay,
Later,
bro.
guys.
back night.
Oh, you know what? I forgot Carlito was on the panel because I'm on the cell phone. I'm tripping. My bad, Carlito. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Good seeing you.
Man. Yeah, man. Long time, man.
Long time. That's right.
So we got Wolverine. Not Wolverine.
Who is this guy who runs this channel?
Man.
Jeez.
I love it. Fearless leader. I'm loving it, man.
Hold on. Where did it go? Okay, here he is. So what do you guys think of this guy?
I'm getting it.
I see that you posted your Sabretooth. Right?
Yeah.
Like a day later, this was shown.
I should.
Hey,
I was like, why didn't I
man.
sell this thing sooner? I would have an easier time because there was like a tiny bit of hype back then.
Yeah.
I think if you're still a Marvel vs. Capcom fan, I think you'll still be in the market.
Yeah, that's
for it.
why I think he'll still be able to get a sale because there's still people that collect that line, man. You know, especially the people that got the throwback Wolverine from Sosa.
I got that one.
Yeah, see, so you know,
Which one?
The Eric Sosa. The
Eric Sosa Wolverine, the one that sells for crazy, it's 3K.
Yeah.
I actually won that one, and you know, I joined because I really do like Wolverine, and I was like, oh, it's okay, you know, whatever. And then I won it, and when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, that's the thing. I really did like it in person. It's a very nice piece. I think it'll match well with the Sabretooth from XM.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is the best Sabretooth out there right now, or going to be out there?
I think a Tim has the best. If we're talking,
Yeah.
if we're considering
that
unlicensed
fan
pieces,
art, hands down, bro, is
yeah,
gonna
that
be
fan
the
art. It's hard to
best
beat.
one
That
right now.
grinning classic
Yeah.
portrait.
That's the one Carlissimo did. Franco did. I mean,
No, not Franco. Alejandro.
Oh, that's
Pereira did that
oh
one.
yeah. You know what? I'm losing it. Pereira. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Is-
I'm
isn't
taking
it
your
kinda
X-Men
big?
card away, huh?
Isn't it kind
No,
of big?
because they do so many of the fan art on the projects together, so it's kind of yeah.
Cool.
Isn't
I'll keep it straight for you, Anthony.
Isn't
you
that
do.
one like bigger than 1/4 though? Isn't it like they're kind of big, right? Like a little bit oversized.
Yeah, I think Tim said that they're really. You said they're more.
It's like in the middle
I
of
guess it'd be
one.
1 out of 3.5. 1 out of 3.5.
Yeah, like almost in the middle of one.
Scale.
I think this is a really killer portrait though.
It looks cool.
Yeah, I'm liking the way they went with it, man. Especially because when I posted that other one today, everybody was like, "Oh man, that's the second portrait." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, that's a lock," you know. So,
Well, how many portraits are there going to be? Is there going to be 2 or 3?
so far it's 2.
And are they going to be like arm switch outs and stuff?
I'm still waiting on Brian. They just got on the plane. He was
Yeah.
just getting on the plane when right before we got on the show. So they were just boarding the plane now. So that's why I got to find out. That's why I was kind of, you know, trying to take my time on, you know, just giving everybody little bits and pieces here, because I didn't want to just flood it and then everybody like, wait a minute, what's it? And then they miss it. So that's why I was putting him up. Then I put Magic up. Then I waited about 5 hours before I put him up because, man, I was getting so many PMs through my messenger. I was like, okay, that's enough of that. I had like 70 PMs. Like, come on, Ant, I need it, you know?
Yeah, this is nice. So this is, who's this character?
Colossus' sister Magic.
That's gonna be the XM Magic. So basically here, okay, so here's what it boils down to, okay? XM Magic, as for people that are familiar with the X-Men or Marvel, that's Colossus's baby sister, okay? So for those that watch the animated series and stuff, you know, and when we were all kids in the 90s, like when the tractor is finna hit the little girl and Colossus turns into his form and he crushes it, that's his sister he saved. Just like in the comics, they talk about him saving his sister. So what happens is they had to go with 2 head sculpts because in the comics, she also goes into like, you know, a hell type version and then she becomes Darkchild. You know what I mean? And so it's a lot. That's why you got to really know your Marvel, you know, history and stuff like that. So what XM ended up doing was, because of the fact that they're trying to make the bases smaller, as I've told you guys over the last year, you know, to help with shipping, even though it's still gonna kill us. You know, we all still paying 200 to 300 shipping on the little boxes because of the Singapore. They're still trying to stay with those smaller bases, so that worked out perfect. Another good thing about it is
pretty big.
Go ahead.
That's kind of a big base though, like depth wise.
No, it's narrow. Think about it. Like
I know,
it's going, yeah, because you got to think about, okay, the way the hand is, you notice how on the side of it, the left side, which I'm getting the back shots tomorrow, the left side of it is the fingers are cut off. And then on the other side, the fingers are up. So it's kind of like the opposite of what Magneto was, because Magneto had more of a spread hand, whereas the one Magic has more of a, you know, a curve like that. So it's going to be a slimmer base. I guarantee it. And if you notice that a lot of the bases they made are going from bottom up. So for example, Omega Red, if you look at it, he's bottom up. Gambit is bottom up. And if you know he has the card spread and with the staff, you know what I mean? If you got the statue set right, and let's say next to Rogue, it's not going to take up a lot of real estate because it's up and down. Well, the problem is when we have.
What do you mean by up and down? Like they're standing up?
No, like okay. For example, up and down is like literally. If you look at all the XM bases, right, they're literally up and out. Now Colossus will be more of a left to right. See how it's wide from left because of his stance. So go to Colossus for me, Cass.
So when you say up and
right
down,
there.
you haven't really explained what up and down is. You're talking about that they're much taller than it is wider or deeper. Is
no, I'm just saying like for like a slimmer statue as opposed to it being wider from left to right.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
It doesn't. Yeah. It looks like it's a small footprint though, for sure though, because there's.
See how Colossus was wide, and then when Tim went back to Magic, hers is more like, you know, it's crunched in with her. Because the way her legs are, see, her legs are together. Her sword is behind her. She has another sword in the hand. The big sword's in her back. So that's why, like I said, they're, you know.
So they're actually trying to make. They're taking that into consideration.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been doing that. Okay. If you think about all of the XM bases that were getting like the Sandman, like Electro, like I mean, half of the Spider-Man line, man, Vulture, like the wingspan on it was crazy. You know what I mean? It was you know, just enormous for a lot of collectors. So when everybody started saying, "Oh, I love XM," but these bases, so now if you go back and look at the X-Men line, like I said, Omega Red is a smaller base. He's just standing on that up and down. Cyclops is on the base. It's just up and out. You don't hardly have anything to the left or the right of them. You know what I mean? Whereas those older bases was like, you know, Electro, he got 2 power plant things to the left and right of him.
Well,
you know, Sandman
just has a big base. Punisher, it's a whole bicycle, so it's got a big
exactly.
Base. Ghost Rider, very big.
Exactly. The bike with flames.
The whole bike. And then I actually have Beta. Beta's also a pretty big base too.
Yeah.
Beta Ray
Bill when he's standing on that whole entire head. Yeah.
He's got it's like a whole mask, and it's very wide and it's very heavy. The base is just heavier than the statue itself.
The XM Thor I have is pretty wide too because of the cape.
Yeah. So they're trying to. I mean, that's like the new focus, and of course, some of the bases aren't going to be able to do anything about it. For example, the Iceman base is gonna be huge, as y'all seen, because he's dealing with a whole ice slide. You know what I mean? So there's no way getting around that. You know what I mean?
It looks nice. It looks real nice. I like these pieces. These three. Obviously, I'm not going to buy them, but I'm actually digging XM pieces for a change.
Oh, Ryan? Did you see that post that we had with what David said he was going to switch to X-Men or in Sideshow? And Tim said, "No, you don't."
David's talking crazy talk.
Yeah, man. He's like, man, I'm gonna have to sell all my DC pieces, man, with all these X-Men that Ant's putting up, man. I'm like, hey, man.
What up, Fate?
Selling DC pieces.
Hey, there go Fate. That's my DC homie.
What's going on, man? Y'all miss all the good stuff, man. What up, Carlito?
Not yet.
No, we just been breaking the ice with all the XM stuff I've been putting on Facebook the last 2 days. Everybody been going crazy about the Sabretooth and the Colossus and the Magic, because I just posted them for the first time yesterday, so everybody's pretty liking them.
So why Magic? Why did they pick this character? Just because they're doing the Colossus?
Well, no. Here's the thing. Okay, XM is trying to do as many X-Men as possible. So, but with a lot of people, and I don't know if people like read their posts, but a lot of people say, "Oh, well, why is this X-Men next in line? Why is this X-Men?" So, what Brian is trying to explain to everybody is, every time they get an A-list character, and let's say a B or C-list character, they have to have so many for Marvel to approve that. So, for example, by Magic being a C-list character and Colossus being a B-list character, and let's say Cyclops being an A-list character, they're able to go down in that role like that. You get what I'm saying? So That's why when they did that Spider-Man line, you're like, oh, okay, well, this works out because Marvel will approve all of the Spider-Man villains that's never been done. But when it comes down to X-Men, it's a little bit harder because it's already out with Sideshow. And if you guys think about it, that's what I like about Sideshow and XM. I know they're not partners, but it seems like they're working in contrast with each other. You know what I mean? Because like XM's making Gambit, Sideshow's making Rogue. Sideshow doesn't have Gambit out. XM doesn't have Rogue approved yet by Marvel. You know what I mean? So it's like you're able to bounce back and forth. X-Men doesn't, have X-23, but yet Sideshow has.
I didn't realize that. That's a good point.
Yeah, and then so that's what I was trying to tell everybody on the forums. Like when except
for Mystique,
yeah,
and the Emma Frost,
it's pretty cool because you can match. You know what I mean? And then everybody's like, oh yeah, And then Sideshow's helping out the XM collectors because since most of the X-Men line is action pose, all of the new Sideshow has been action with X-23 on the Sentinel, and then with Rogue in the Danger Room, and even like with Psylocke. She's not really doing too much, but she's not mostly museum.
Mm-hmm. I like that Colossus, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Sideshow came out with their Wolverine last year, and now they're coming out. XM is now coming out with a Wolverine, so
right. They're brown,
and they're doing the brown suit.
Yeah.
So most likely it'll take some time for Sideshow to come out with a story.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ryan, can you check the chat? Because I'm on the cell, so I don't have the access to the chat to see if anybody's asking us anything. I don't want to
I was just ignoring them.
I'm usually in the chat. I'm usually in the chat with everybody. So
just browsing statues on Facebook.
So we got this guy. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about time, man.
I don't like that one.
Let me just pull him up.
It's too Liefeld. It's too Liefeld to me
right now, man.
It's very Liefeld to me, but I'm not a big fan of the
Faith
Liefeld looking one.
Tomorrow, I will have you some exclusives of DC. So check your messenger inbox, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Roger.
Yes, sir.
So I've noticed that people either hate it or love it.
I've been showing Marvel all this love, so I know the DC guys. I got them tomorrow, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Tim?
I was gonna say people either hate this or love this.
I love it, bro.
I just don't like the head sculpt.
That's the larger version of the bone. What I have up on my pick right there.
Well, the head sculpt's different
they
too.
made Carlito, yeah, man.
Carl's got the bone.
That's a bone that
that's a bone.
But that's the head sculpt's different, right? I mean, other than that, you're right. It's the same.
It's the same. Different little color, different pads. Same bullets on the shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Same right knee up.
Yeah,
Same
roughly the
thing.
same. Yeah.
So Carlito, would you say it's fair to say that Sideshow's kind of like taking like, from Bowen and like, using that,
Absolutely. I see.
Yeah,
it
okay.
right
But I also have
Okay.
the Diamond Select, and it's very similar. I don't know if you can see it right there.
there. You
Like
know,
that base.
Okay,
That Diamond
yeah.
Select one is dope.
Yeah, that's the one with the 3 set, him, Domino, and Deadpool can
Yeah.
make 1-1 base. Okay, got you.
Oh, which one
that's
is
the
that,
one-
Barbara?
That's
Diamond
a Diamond
Select.
Select 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
And then I have the XM behind me up there, next to right behind the diorama, the X-Men diorama.
You got
That's
Magic
how-
there too.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think they're all very similar. I don't know. Like I just see it very similar to a lot of the statues that are already out. And sorry for all the movement. And I don't like much the head sculpt on that one. Kind of reminds me of Mel Gibson. I don't know why.
I like it because it has the antenna, communication. So it's just for me, and I like it. I like
I
that.
like his arm too.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that they like this arm because it's more. I don't know what. One of the Marvel guys tell me what the difference. Someone was saying that like the XM one was more like mechanical and mech, and this is
Yeah. If you watch any of the videos when they do the reviews on it, like the modern version, like XM does, is like almost saying like they try to say if it was human form, this is how our cable would look. Whereas the Sideshow one is just like, okay, straight out classic comic. You know what I mean? That's what they're talking about.
Okay.
I like the Sideshow one though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like 50-50.
I like my XM one.
So.
I'm getting both. I mean, well, I have XM, so
You have XM? I didn't know that.
yeah, I got it.
Very cool.
Yeah, you got the XM.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think of
man. Carlos did a great video on it, man. That's when he was doing those. Should I give it a gem? Should it get the coin? Bro, he had the best videos, bro, on that stuff, man. When he was rating stuff.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that very much.
Oh yeah, man. Love it, man.
What do you think of this base right here with the Deadpool?
That base is fire, son.
I think it's cool.
Does it kind
I
of
love
take
that
away
shit.
from the statue though?
Nah.
Like,
Nah, it's so small.
That Deadpool thing was the what Easter egg, ain't it?
Yeah. That's
I
cool.
hope the exclusive is another head sculpt at least.
That would be nice.
Because I think if you're gonna do the Liefeld one, you should definitely do a more modern one just for the
Yeah.
differences,
Probably.
Maybe with all his hair this time.
Well, if you think about it, let's see. Let's do the X-Men lineup. Mystique had only one head sculpt.
Mhm.
X-23 has 2. Rogue has 2.
Emma has
Jean
2. And Emma has 2.
Emma has 2. So I mean, it's a good chance, man. Because the only one that doesn't have 2 heads is basically Juggernaut, which we hated because I wanted an under-ass head. and Psylocke, she got the same head.
Yeah, it only makes sense for it to be another head sculpt because I don't think that gun in that arm is going anywhere, man.
Right.
I mean that's like a staple. He has to have those.
okay, so it's a premium format. It's not a maquette.
Yes, sir.
How much?
$650.
I say 630 for a regular,
625.
650 for exclusive.
I
You
say
guys are
625
joking.
exclusive.
585.
As soon as you said 6, you were wrong.
What?
You don't stop.
Oh, the
Sideshow's
only
gonna get you.
No,
They already
because
got me
Faith,
anyway.
Faith, here's what you have to understand, Faith. Sideshow has kind of like put their sales to where if they don't label it as Marquette, we're not looking at over 7. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how Ryan will tell you firsthand. That's how he lost the bet. We were like, oh, it's Jean. And Ryan's like, yeah, she'll be over 6. And I was telling Tim like 580, and then she was 585. You know what I mean? So with Cable being not a Marquette, it's a good chance we can, get under that 650 mark, bro. For real.
Oh, so you might be right on. All right. If I wanted to
Because it's not a Marquette, bro. You know what I mean? You got to go,
yeah, but he's new. People's been waiting for him for a long time. I think they're gonna
Yeah.
try to get the extra $50,
Right.
People-
Plus, okay.
People
Plus,
are saying
think
the
about
chat's
it.
saying
Think about it like
700
this.
plus.
Think about it like this. Even with Bane being as big as he was, Bane didn't even clear 7, did he?
No.
I think he did, man. I mean, I used some points, so
Yeah.
I think he did. I think he was like at 7.
Okay. So that's why I
can't
said, so
remember.
even if he hit 650, it'll be like, you know, it's cable. They kind of.
Didn't they announce Magneto as a premium format at the beginning and then
Yes,
change it and
ma'am.
switched it up to Maquette?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. They sure did. You are 192% correct.
Don't you think this would be bigger than all the other statues, like the premium formats? You don't think they'll probably switch it up and maybe say, oh, well, you know, it's kind of way bigger than we thought, and then switch it up to a maquette?
Well, the thing with Sideshow is with the maquette, they had to redo everything. So that's why I went from a premium format to a maquette. It got bashed real bad last year. So it got redone by who the same guy that did Juggernaut. I am not familiar with the Sideshow Scalper, Brian. Yeah, there you go. He had to go back in and rework that. So that's why when they bumped it up from premium format to maquette, people were like, oh, that's because they had to redo everything. So they kind of slid that one under the, you know, home plate on us. Safe, you know.
Trying to get that money back, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would like to see the rest of that base though, man. It looks like it has like blue flame in the background.
Portal.
I'm loving that, man. Damn. I like stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Damn, Marvel fans should be really happy, man.
Yeah, man. They booming right now, man.
Thursday, April 11th, you'll be able to pre-order this. Wow, that was fast. I guess it wasn't that fast.
Well, here's the thing with that, Tim. They've had all of those so, I don't want to use the word back up because that's not a good terminology, but they've had them so ready to where now it's just like out the gun, go Gene, out the gun, go Juggernaut, out the gun, go Cable. You get what I'm saying? So
what do you think of his proportions, though?
I don't. The head's too small.
Thick.
I think Barbara was mentioning that on Facebook.
Because I mean, look how deep his torso is, and his arms are bigger than his head.
Could be the angle.
His arms are definitely.
I mean, he's got the freaking.
You're right about the
pads
torso.
on,
The
man.
torso could be the angle. What did you say, Fate?
I mean, the football pads is kind of like the shoulder pads ain't really helping.
Yeah, I think they just really went for a classic Liefeld.
Right.
His arms were gigantic in that one too, if my memory is.
Yeah, it just looked like the head's just a little bit bigger, man. Because you can look at his chest proportions, the arm. If you look at his arm and then slide your, to the face, and you're just like, what the?
But he's looking like the comic though. They're really not, exacto, human proportions.
Yeah, gonna blow it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, he's always jacked, right?
Yeah, like super, like actually some guys in real life look like that. You're like, damn, that shit don't even look right.
Yeah,
I mean, you can pull that off.
I think even if you took his shoulders off, it'd look a little bit better, but I still think his arms would look too big. I don't think it's a bad piece, though. It's just not something. It's just not what I like.
Nah, I get you, man.
Are his legs small, like really small?
Yeah, you gotta wait for more pictures. This is a teaser.
But look at his left arm compared to his right leg.
Man, I just hope they don't burn us on that base, man. I can't, man. After that Gene let down, the base and me gonna be like, bro, I need a.
Ryan.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, you could try to be like, well, his arms look too big, and his arms look bigger than his legs. But then it's like he's a comic book character. He's super jacked. It's like, and you're trying to make it real, like you're trying to put it in reality. But in reality, it's like the whole he turns green. No one turns green when they get mad. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people get caught up on that where they're trying to,
But even in the books, his legs are much bigger than his. I thought his legs were bigger than his arms in the book. I'm talking about his quads, not his like his shin guards or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad statue.
I remember. I mean, he was stocky in the cartoon. So, man, like you said, if they're going for the common look, then teach his own, man.
Yeah,
we just
definitely.
But I think you said it best though, Anthony. I think you said it best though earlier that you should have someone. There's not this is the second licensed Cable. Like, which one do you pick, XM or this one?
Yeah,
and it's gonna go down to the
modern versus
style. Yeah, modern versus classic. So
yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm going through right now because because like what me and Barbara and all was talking about, like with the gene base, like for some people that gene base just killed it, man. Like it just turned so many people away, man. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, and I can't reel them back in from that, man. Like I was even trying to like say, well, hey, maybe you can just get somebody to turn the snow into like rock and turn the, her powers from pink into like flame. You know what I mean? And then people like, nah, that's too much, because then the painters got to do, it's just,
Yeah,
like,
you shouldn't have to repaint them, please.
Hey, you can pull
yeah.
that back up, Cass, man. That
Becomes too
gene.
expensive.
What do you want up? You want Jean Grey? Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering, I'm like, where did they get that from?
Barbara,
Yeah.
you said you thought it was
The pink.
too expensive?
Well, no, it's expensive to get it repainted. Like, for instance,
Yeah.
when I had Mystique, somebody told me, "Oh, just get it repainted," and I actually did find out about getting her repainted, and it was going to cost me $700, and that's on the.
Wow.
Wow.
You're like, that's a whole nother, that's a whole entire another statue, man.
So then,
So-
why would I pay that? That doesn't make any sense. I should have just sent me something good to begin with.
Yeah.
And
Alright, so
I liked her, but that paint job was just terrible. I couldn't deal with that. It was just horrendous. The lines were all over the place, and
like I said, see, she looked so good, and because of the fact that I'm getting XM Professor X and Cyclops, I was gonna put her in the middle, and like cool, but that base is just, I don't, man. I've been still going back and forth with Ryan and Tim about it. All three of us are like,
I looked her up because Jay Remy, he's usually in the chat. He's going to join too. He was complaining about the pink fire, but like I went online, and online, if you look her up, she's like I don't know, like does pink fire, I guess. And like in a lot of the comics, they surround her with pink fire. So
no, well, okay, well, here's the thing. Here, let me explain that, Tim. Here's the thing. In the comics, whenever you see the pink, that's her using her powers. Like if she's gonna, let's say if she's gonna lift up a car, boom. But like I said, if you look at the base, it's almost like where the pink is, and they're gonna turn around and put, like Barbara said, flames on the exclusive. You got to make that pink the flames, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it's throwing everybody off. It's like
that's why I didn't have a problem too much with the base. I actually don't mind the base. I don't think it's ugly. I really like it. But when you add those flames, it just doesn't make any sense. I understand that that's her using her powers, but then you add those other flames, and it just completely threw it off, and it just doesn't look right.
That's why the exclusive won't be no, hit or miss.
It won't be a make or break.
Yeah, it won't be like with the other ones. If you get the X23 exclusive, a lot of people are like, oh, I gotta have the mask. Like me, I can't get the regular on the road because I want the 90s hairstyle. You know what I mean? Where she's got the more white in the front. So certain pieces you're gonna want the exclusive on, man. But with Jean, man, people are gonna get the regular. I don't see the exclusive selling a lot, man. The regular is gonna definitely sell more, in my opinion, because they're not gonna want that fire, like Barbara said.
Why would the flame come behind her neck, man? Explain that. I don't know that about her.
Got me. much as I love Sideshow, this is one time I'm tapping out like UFC. I don't have their back on this.
It's also coming out of her hands, like right here on her hands. You see the little flames.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't know. I think it's part of the portrait, because those things, I don't think. The other portrait has the same kind of hairstyle. So if those flames were separate, then you would have holes there. I don't know.
It could be magnets, maybe. That'd be cool. For you guys to
take the flames off.
She looks like a baby bird learning to fly with those things.
If you could take those off, I think
boy.
This would be the portrait to keep on.
Yeah, the portraits are dynamite.
Actually, I think her head is turned too much though to the right. The second, the first, I like that one. The OG is better.
I don't even mind the exclusive portrait, just the flames. Take it off.
Yeah.
I would just take off the flames.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so she has the structure of her jawbone is different too.
This one's a little bit more soft, and this one's a little bit
her
more.
mouth's open.
Yeah,
this one's
smaller. Look at that.
This one's a little bit more tighter.
That was a good catch.
Yeah, come on, it's got to be the same. I dig them both, but it should be the same, bro.
At least the statue's gonna be better than the movie coming out, right?
Well, yeah, because the movie's still with Fox, so there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna suck hard.
So I got a question for you guys. Then, would you say that they release a statue, But that very next day or the next week or whatever, they have the artist come in and talk about why they decided to go a certain route with the piece. Would that change your mind about purchasing a statue like this?
No, because like, okay, it's like this, you know, we as collectors, man. Okay, for example, like Carlito loves Superman, so it's like if Carlito says, "Hey, man, I want that," you know, Christopher Reeves, you know, and then he look at it and it's got like Christopher Reeve, and then the Fortress of Solitude is like not crystal like that. Let's say they make it like solid, then that might be a make or break. And Carlito's not gonna change his mind because he knows how he wants the Superman. It's the same exact thing for the X-Men collectors, bro. Like every time I look at that piece, I'm like, why is her powers on the bottom and then they're mixing the Jean Grey Phoenix flames on the top? Nope, you can't. So I'm gonna get the regular. It's just it's not, bro. Even with the sculptor coming on and said, this is why I did it. It's not gonna help because collectors gonna know what they want to collect. That's one thing I always respected when geeks come on here, because he's like, man, just collect what you want, man. You know, you can't get away around flippers. Flippers ain't going nowhere until we all leave this planet. They're gonna still be here.
So but won't you appreciate it more a little bit, like if the actual artist or the, you know?
Well, that was like when Thanos was done, and the artist or the sculptor, whatever, I don't know, that man that came on and he explained like all the steps and all the people that were taking part of the actual process. That was
that was Harbottle again, Carlito. That was Harbottle. Same guy that made Juggernaut.
Yeah. So that you know, maybe that would change some people's minds. You know,
make you appreciate like you know why they did this, what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, the vision.
Yeah.
But costume designs are different from powers. Like you're taking away from the character with the powers. I don't mind you changing up the costume a little bit. That's like giving Thanos some powers that he doesn't normally have. You know, it's like, where is that? It just came out of nowhere. Did you expect me to appreciate something that doesn't exist? No, I don't. I don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Does she not?
Just me.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, would you like Batman with lasers come out of his eyes? Like that shit never happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Isn't that what they did with the Batman versus Superman statue?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Trying to be different.
I'm going to show you guys another statue. This is a life-size Iron Man.
Ooh.
Whoa, life-size. Huh?
Yeah, apparently this was a lot of money too.
Oh, guaranteed.
I think I've seen that one.
It lights up. That's life-size.
It better light up.
Yeah, I figured since the...
Which means as tall as everybody on the panel.
Huh?
He said if it's life-size, I mean it's as tall as everyone on the panel.
Yeah. Look at this thing.
I bet I'm taller than that thing.
Nah, I don't see that.
Look at the hand. Look at the hand comparison.
Yeah, because it has to fit around the actual human body. So it has to be bigger.
And that guy looked like he got a bigger hand too, bro.
Let me translate this to English for you guys. I think I saw something too. Like how much? I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but
these things are usually like 10 grand, right?
Yeah, I was going to say 20 grand.
Like 7, I think, too. Depending on.
Yeah.
Let me see. 7 to 10.
Depending on who makes it, right?
Yep.
As long as they don't do that mannequin crap, man. They better give me some premium materials. Well, you know how they did to Darth Vader, how they just slapped somebody together, man. That's
yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was like Build a Vader.
Let me share you guys something with you guys. So I think Ryan has already seen this.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
No,
Oh yeah.
So this is really cool. This is cool.
Two punch lady. I mean, one punch man.
Whoa.
Two punch lady. What in
this guy will destroy any X-Men character out there.
Okay.
All right?
I know about One Punch. I get it.
He would beat Superman's ass.
I support Ryan 1,000% on that. I just don't know anything about anime, but I still support my brother.
Thank you.
So
and I can always go to him if I need to find out. So there you go.
This is from Tasumi. I appreciate this since I purchased this statue. They go to China, they give you pictures of everything, and then they explain to you. They explain to you what's going on, because I mean, they need to do that because I've been waiting for this piece for a minute. So I appreciate that.
I've been waiting longer than a minute.
So this is like when they go do their QC, kind of like
Yeah.
how XM does and the other people. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they're taking pictures, they're telling you about it, and then they show you a little bit about the process with the bass. And
Is
then
there a date on there somewhere? Because like this is great, but like,
like this, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like this is cool and all, but like, when's this fucking thing going out? You know?
Well, they said this is shipping in Europe first this month. And then if there's any issues, then that's when they're going to be able to fix them for the second wave.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, so because they want to do.
Doesn't XM do the same thing?
I don't know. Ask.
I think Ben was telling me XM Studios does the same thing. My reseller.
They give you this much detail?
No, they don't do like a whole website for it. They just tell you when it's coming out, and
Yeah,
they ship it to the Singapore area first or closer first and farther away.
I don't think you're going to get this until maybe another 2 more months. I don't think I'll
It
get
sucks,
this.
man. I'm gonna be on a dry spell.
Yeah.
But when it comes though, you'll be ready though, Ryan.
I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep every night. That's what real men do.
Hold on. I got something for Carlos. Carlos, you ready for this?
The Christopher Reeve?
No, better.
Better. What's
you
better
ready?
than for real? What the hell?
Oh, no. You already abused me.
Are you ready for this? Yo, this is.
I'm saying
Oh my
Look at this
god.
Prime 1 statue right here. Look at these swap outs. This is what I'm talking about.
This shit's awesome.
Why does he have a mustache?
Can't wait.
Come on, man. Dude.
Can't wait to see you in person, Tim.
Barbara, when Henry Cavill was shooting Mission Impossible 5 or 6 or whatever the last one was,
CGI.
in his contract he had to keep the mustache. So when they did reshoots for Justice League, they used CGI to get rid of his mustache, and that's why his upper lip looked weird in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I never even knew that.
It's all good.
Wow. That looks horrendous though.
Hey, Carlos, you gotta watch out for Tim, man. He be trolling, man.
Yeah. No, he be trolling. He trolled me hard.
Tim, man, you shouldn't even show that, man. As a DC,
I knew it was
fan,
too
bro.
good to be true, man. He was too ready. Oh yeah, Carlos, I got you, man. Like,
Yo, come on.
Triggered. I don't get triggered much, man, but I hate that, bro.
What?
I hate the fact that mustache, man. I can't get over it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be
It's
mad
like-
at DC though. You gotta be mad at DC that they did that.
So you guys got your Avengers tickets?
Yeah.
Wow. Lucky you.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Isn't it going to be available to see like throughout the month?
My friend,
it starts on the 20.
6, I think.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
New York City is almost sold out.
Wow.
And I'm talking about everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why I live in the burbs.
I didn't jump on those tickets.
I should be all right. A lot of Texans ain't worried about it. If it ain't the Cowboys and
Did you have trouble getting your tickets out in Tampa Bay, Fate?
No, I didn't even attempt to even buy them.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to
For
yourself?
what?
What?
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm gonna see it.
I thought
but
that's
do
why
need
you
to
could see a good
it?
movie.
I will see it.
I'm just playing.
hopefully that's gonna be movie of the year, baby.
Right. It's gonna be rip off of the year, man.
Shazam gonna be number 2.
I'm looking forward to Shazam. That comes out this weekend, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Shazam is gonna be number 2, bro.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna go see it. I want to see that too. I like to see both.
Shazam will be representing DC this year, and then Avengers will represent Marvel.
Yeah, I like to see.
Hold on. Let me show you guys something else.
I heard
So for B-listers are going against all of your A-listers, and then we're coming in 2, that ain't too bad.
Now, what about this guy right here?
Hey,
I love these do that. Damn it.
Is that Joker movie that everybody's hating on Facebook?
Why can you be hating on that? It's amazing.
Bro, they are going off on it, man. Well, you know Facebook got haters, period, bro. But
I haven't watched the trailer yet. Is it worth it? Is it worth
It's
watching?
worth it.
It is worth it.
Yeah.
the trailer's good, Carlos?
It's gonna make you think, man.
Wayne, when he's a kid and he makes the Joker smile on him.
Oh, so they do like an origins type thing when he's a kid? Oh, okay.
Awesome,
Badass.
yeah. So he's kneeling down by the gate, and he just puts his hands in his mouth, and you see Wayne, the little kid go like that. He just puts his hands in there, and makes a little.
The Joker.
That was brilliant.
So,
Okay.
so someone was saying that might be Bruce Wayne.
It is Bruce Wayne. Who else is gonna be?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? Who else lives behind a mansion with a fucking gate?
Well, why would they do that though? Why would they put Bruce
I have
Wayne?
no idea. But we're gonna find out October.
Professor
Nah,
X.
he ain't that much older than Bruce. That's ridiculous.
Well, it is. Maybe this is his. Maybe this is his father.
What do you think of it, Barbara?
I have no
I
idea.
love it. I'm dying to see that movie. I haven't seen Captain Marvel. I'm actually excited to see this. I must be converting to DC or something.
Nah,
No, I'm joking. No, but I am. I do like DC stuff. I love Gotham. That's one of my favorite shows.
Don't worry, Marv. Don't worry, Barb. I'm gonna reel you back in as soon as Endgame comes out. I ain't worried about it.
I don't know, but I'm actually I'm hoping that I'm waitlisted for the Batman Who Laughs, and I am hoping that goes through, because that's just sick.
you'll get it.
Yeah, I've actually had good luck with the sideshow stuff converting, so I'm not too worried.
So, babe, you didn't like that Batman that had all the little baby good guys on his shoulder, right?
Oh, the 6 scale thing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
did like
it
that.
had
I was
like
one of,
David
yeah, I actually
Cross and
defended it.
David
Yeah, while Carlos crapped on it. Yeah, I defended it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
F you, Carlos.
I apologize.
Nah,
Carlos, what you didn't like about it, bro?
nah.
I don't want to bring back old memories.
Oh, okay, I apologize. Okay.
Nah, he asked a question. Go ahead, man. Speak your
I
mind, man.
didn't answer the question. I even forgot what I was saying. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna.
It's not for him. We'll put it like that.
Okay.
Nah, man. But Tim, man, I don't know, man. It's this. The Joker, man. I don't know. It can go really good or really bad, man. I'm not saying it in between, man. So I am intrigued. Therefore, I'm interested, as to see on how this goes.
I don't want the Joker to be a likable character. Like, I don't want him to be an anti-hero. You know what I mean? Like, I want Venom.
Yeah,
Venom,
like how they did Catwoman and turned her into, semi-good.
Yeah, they did that with Venom too. He was like a hero.
Yeah.
In the Venom movie.
Yeah, got you. I just watched it last night. Yeah.
I didn't think he was a hero. I thought he was more of a. He's more like just fighting for survival.
No, he's a hero because
you thought he was a hero in that?
He's at the end of the movie. He's freaking stopping the other Venom from going to bring them all down. Hell, bring her ass down. Contaminate Earth. That's a bad Venom. A good Venom. No, we're gonna stop him. Like, come on, man. Like Tim said, good guy.
I thought Venom did it for selfish reasons because he didn't want to.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way,
it wasn't a great movie. I
want to see Joker cross the line. I want to see him cross the line. You know what I mean? In the film, if they're gonna go dark.
Yeah.
If they're gonna go dark with it, I want to see him. I want the internet to get upset. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe they did that.
That seems so unlike you too.
Yeah, Tim. You've never been controversial, man. What's up with that?
I try to
never
stay
been
good.
a troll. Come on, man. You never troll people.
I try to not. I can't help it.
Now normally, you know how I always say superhero movies, I have to give him a semi-pass. I still actually got to see the movie. But being is that he's a villain, he gets that kind of pass where you can actually have a very fleshed out story. Oh, okay, I'm hearing an echo. Told about him, man. So Carly left. Okay. Some of his mannerisms looked kind of questionable to me. Like that picture that you showed, he looked kind of like lightning loafers a little bit, and I really don't like my Joker like that. He's like prancing around. I'm not digging that too much, but I don't know. Maybe the story will override that because he's looking like he's like Mary Poppins when he does his little dances. I don't know. I don't know if I'm good with that.
He looked like a maniac doing that, which was pretty cool.
Maybe
kind of psychotic maniac. I don't know. I didn't see it that way, like prancing around. I just thought of it as more like.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of saw him more like he was just out of his mind, crazy, like psychotic type.
Right.
That's what I from it.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I kind of took from it
No,
when I saw it.
I mean, dude, we're all different people. We're all going to see it differently, So,
But remember, you only saw a little piece, so you don't know. Maybe he goes on and he kills somebody.
I mean, he does those kind of things, but he seems a little bit more grounded,
Yeah.
I mean, if you really seen like almost every Joker, he's still kind of like he has that heavy presence to him. Not like a Kingpin kind of heavy, but he still has that manly presence. And to me, he loses that a little bit with all that dancing around and stuff.
Okay. Because you saying without the dancing, it's more like, well, how you gonna be the big boss and you doing your Mary Poppins dance in the background?
Yeah, and I expect that he can act crazy. That's what he does. He does actually do the crazy dances, but not that light to me. He's kind of floating to me, and I'm not. This the translation is.
I think he's losing it. They're showing you how he's transforming and how he. You know what I mean? I bet you something with his mom probably dies, right? He probably loses his mom and then gets beat up a lot. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
I'm gonna go
overall.
look at the. Ryan, you gonna go check out the preview later? Because everybody else on Facebook, it was like
I just bookmarked it. I'm gonna check it. I'll check out the trailer.
Okay.
And I just wish his voice was deeper though, too, because sometimes he's kind of like, dude, you're such a beta. Joker's not a beta.
Yeah. Because he kept
getting
getting beat up and stuff. But I think that's just part of the transformation.
But
so you're saying
still,
because he's bullied, he just gets older, snaps. Okay, I'm killing everybody now. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Right, and like Cass said, I want to see him cross the line. Like, you know what? Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Then I would feel happy because I'm used to that. I'm like, okay, he didn't, because that's the Joker as we know him. But they got to tell the story from beginning to end. So I get it. Right. So we'll see.
You know what's kind of scary though is like he almost reminds you of like a school shooter or someone like that. You know what I mean? If they go that deep, that dark, that'd be nuts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because everybody like is always saying when we have him like, dang, that kid just shot up the school in Florida or shot up the school. You're like, what? He didn't bother nobody, like,
Yeah. It's like they're trying to.
Ed, dude, you like that Mary Poppins, man? Ed, dude said he disagreed with everything I said. I said we'll see. So the jury's out. I said we'll see. So I don't know. But his voice.
I don't know what trailer you watched.
Nah. Okay, but I'm just saying I'm comparing it to like the Heath had a more masculine voice. Nicholson, masculine, like every single Joker. And this guy was like, he just seemed kind of light in the voice. It's light. I want him to be like, I want that gritty, like it's on and popping.
Well, Heath Ledger wasn't that, I don't know. He also had this hope. Well, the scene where Heath is in the hospital and he's kind of dressed like the nurse and he's kind of doing that little prance around, I don't know. I kind of see Joaquin in the same level, I mean, a lot of people
dressing feminine and walking feminine is two different things. He still looked like a man to me, just dressed up in a nurse outfit. This guy was singing in the rain. All you got to do is just change the music in the background, and it's a totally different movie. That's just me.
Regardless if you just if you're a man and you just like a woman and you prance around, not everybody can pull that off.
I know,
right? We'll see.
So everybody knows now, we do not discriminate on this channel, okay? Just so let's make that clear now.
But what I'm saying, I actually, some people were like, "Oh, he's not my Joker. Heath Ledger's my Joker." I mean, at the end of the day, we need to get over it. Heath unfortunately passed away, and we need to
get over it.
He was a good actor. He was an amazing actor. He was an amazing Joker. But I think Joaquin will make a damn good Joker. I think he will. I think this movie will be great.
No, yeah, I'm digging it. I'm just saying that's just one little nitpick. I'm not saying overall. Overall, I like it. So I'll get past the dancing.
I think you'll be surprised. Maybe something happens after the dancing that you'll be like, "Holy shit! I didn't, expect that."
Somebody's throat getting slit. I know that. I
got. Or maybe something happened before. Either something happened before, or something is going to happen after. But I think that's maybe one of those scenes you're going to be like, "Damn, I wasn't expecting that." After the prancing.
It's kind of like like Lex Luthor, right? He seemed kind of like beta. right, in the Justice League movie, right? To me. But at the very end, like when he got his head shaved, I'm like, oh my God. And he had that sadistic, I'm like, okay, now I believe him. But all movie, I didn't believe him. But now I'm like, now you're Luthor. I can believe this Luthor. So we'll see. There was a transformation. And then just for me. I don't know how you took the Luthor. Maybe you hated him. Maybe you loved him. I don't know.
I'm not even a fan of Luthor, to be honest. I mean, when it comes to Superman, I'm a fan of Superman, and actually, one of my favorite characters, villains, is Bizarro.
That's a cool character.
Yeah, that's super cool character.
Yeah, he's great.
I was like huge fan of Smallville, so one of the characters that when they came out with Bizarro and Smallville, I was like, shit, finally, you know, because you know, everywhere and every movie you see Luthor. It's like, damn, you know, I think Bizarro's a super cool character, you know, and I wish they would actually make a movie and like come out with something other than Lex Luthor or, you know, typical Superman stuff.
Did you see the panel they did recently? I think at one of the cons, one of the bigger cons.
It was a Planet Comic Con or something.
Yeah, if you Google like Smallville reunion.
Yeah, a lot of the cast was there.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Luthor's dad, I think, was probably the best actor on the show.
Lionel.
Yeah. I got to meet him at one of the cons. He's awesome.
I love the way that he portrayed that, you know, his I can't remember the dude's name. The guy who portrayed Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He does a podcast host, and I can't believe I don't remember his name. Anyway,
something with a B.
Michael. Anyway,
yeah, Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah, I like the way he did that.
Well, you know that I read something. There's going to be like a reboot, but it's going to be animated.
Well, I was just going to say my favorite version of Lex was from Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, Reed. Yo, Ban Reed right now. He said, my boy was trash? What? Trash.
What did he say was trash?
Who called what? He said Ledger was trash. There, I said it. Yeah. Ban him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Whoa.
Wait, I totally disagree with that.
You don't have to like him, but to say he's trash, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. My bad. Go back to y'all talking, man.
Dang, he's trolling. Anthony, you got. I want to see your. Where's your display case, bro? You got your display case ready?
The one I sent you that picture of?
Yeah.
I sent a mail. I'm getting 6 of them.
Oh shit.
That's why I haven't put anything up. Like the wall right here is gonna be all of that, and literally they're 30 inches high, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then you do 3 here and do 3 there. That's why I'm not putting anything in there. Because I want when I put them in there, they're gonna all be together. That's why I sent you and Ryan and Tim that sketch of how I wanted to do them all. That's why I'm debating on that Gene right now because Gene is going in between Professor X and Cyclops from XM. I can get either one. Like the XM Phoenix, you know, she's already tall, but if I get the Sideshow one, it's good that she's on top. That way the flames won't, you know, get to me with that base, man. That base is just So I'm 50-50 right now.
Oh, nice.
So again, we can see it. XM?
Huh?
You're getting that XM Phoenix?
No, I already had her. I had her already.
Wait, Cable. Phoenix or Dark Phoenix? Because there's 2 of them.
No, my bad, Faith. The Phoenix I want that I was gonna do was the green Phoenix, but I was gonna sell her to get the Sideshow. And like Barbara said, when I first seen it, I automatically tore around like, I'm in. There's 90 Gene. I don't have to worry about getting a custom. You know, because I mean, I love fan art, but if I can stay with license between Sideshow and XM, I'm good with that. Because I already have enough, you know, fan art that's not going to get made. The Jubilee, she's not going to probably get made. So I got her. Then Dazzler, she's a fan art. She's not going to get made. So no time soon. So
Anthony, for Renzi Collect wants to know if these are called the Mod U cases. Are these?
Yeah. The Mod U cases is the one I got for him. And they're basically, you customize them to your dimensions. So the ones I ordered was 30 inches tall. They're 22 inches deep, and then they're 55 inches from left to right. So basically, since XM usually makes the X-Men line anywhere from 12 to 18 inches wide, I'll be able to put 3 in each one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
I have like 18 good guys, and then I'm gonna get another case later on to put the villains in, which would be like that picture I posted on Immortalized on Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 3. I'm gonna put Magneto in the middle, and then Mystique to the left, Sabretooth to the right, and then on the shelf underneath that will be Sideshow Juggernaut with XM Omega Red. Because I mean, we still waiting on Sinister, man. He getting redone, so I'm posting that tomorrow just so I can. Brian said any questions that the collectors want to post it. So tomorrow I'm gonna be like, anybody that wants the Sinister should be next XM villain. Post yes or no, and we're gonna go from there.
And they use Apocalypse too.
Oh yeah. Well, I told you the reason I push him, Nightcrawler and Rogue are stuck with the Marvel license. So we've been waiting, and Psylocke. So those four, I'm not even pushed. Just like me, you talked about with the Transformers line, with you know. That's why we it's just a license.
You said Apocalypse is one of those?
Yes. No. The four that we know right now are up in the air is Rogue, Nightcrawler, Psylocke, excuse me, and Apocalypse. There ain't you ain't no telling when they're gonna come, bro. Which sucks because that's all everybody on Facebook is like, Brian, I want Rogue, or Brian, I want Nightcrawler, you know. So that's why I told you, I feel like Sideshow and XM, even though they're not partnering, is like, it makes you kind of wonder, like, are the owners talking to the owners? Because it's funny how the other side doesn't have Rogue, but this side has Gambit, and this side doesn't have, but they're making Domino with Sideshow. XM doesn't have Domino. Then XM turns around and makes Magic, but Sideshow doesn't have Colossus, and so it's just kind of, it's cool because you can, get both. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a great time to be an X-Men collector, and we just bought the merger from Fox back to Marvel, man. So it's
and you know what I heard, those Spider-Man's contracts coming up after Homecoming, and they're not talking about renewing it yet.
Oh, okay. So the one with Mysterio probably be the last one.
It could be.
Again?
Yeah, Sony wants Spider-Man back so they could incorporate him into whatever they got planned.
They're keeping the same actor though, or
I don't know. They're pulling, right?
I'm tired of these. They're doing Spider-Man like Batman. So stop that, man.
Yeah.
Let us have one guy and keep him for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's what kind of helped. That's what kind of worked out for the X-Men fan, because even though the X-Men franchise was trash, at least the Hugh Jackman will ever be a good Wolverine for us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got him on like 1, 2. Let me see. Look at my Blu-ray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on like 7 of them, bro. So it worked out.
All right. Honestly, let me say this. I don't care if I'm the only one in the world saying it. At the time when those movies came out, some were better than others, but overall I liked them. Are the X-Men movies. So you, when you saw them, you actually thought they were trash at the time?
No, okay.
No, I love the first two.
Yeah, okay. The difference between, like, I don't know, like Die Hard, like me or Tim Ryan, is even if it's like trash to other people, bro, it's still going to be suffice for me because I'm an X-Men lover. So for example, like I got all the Blu-rays, 1, 2, 3, First Class.
I got them all too. I liked them.
So, yeah. So it's like I can deal with watching them. It's just the fact that what I think everybody's doing is they're going from a 2000 as opposed to 2020 that we're headed, basically. Like if you was to think about it, Marvel would have got X-Men and been able to put it like how they did Captain America, how they did the first Iron Man. Of course everybody gonna be on the the bash and wagon. Forget, I'm just making up a word, forget bandwagon, the bash wagon. You know what I mean? They gonna bash the hell out the X-Men series because they're like, oh, Fox did a trash job, but they all had a good premise to them, man. Part 1 was good. Part 2, only reason why Part 3 gets dogged out so much is because the way they represented Jean turning dark. I mean, come on, she comes out the ocean, kills Cyclops. You know what I mean? Like she didn't even do that in the comics, man. Like,
I'll say this though about Part 3. I loved pausing the movie when they were doing that forest scene and trying to see if I could figure out who those characters were in the forest when they had that forest.
Oh, okay, yeah. You talking about the part when they were just all standing there. and he was having the meeting, and then Wolverine tried to go steal G, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're all good. Days of Future Past, man. You know, like I'm like you, Fate. Like, if it was up to me, man, like I'm not gonna knock anything X-Men, bro. I'm just not. I mean, the people gonna call me holding, you know, a nut hugger, whatever, bro. Like, but when you like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, and I'm pretty sure, like, you know, and that's another reason why I stay in the chat a lot, bro, because like I've had people like not even realize I was X-Men exclusive. You know what I mean? Like they would be all on Facebook, like, oh yeah, man, Tim, like, you know, Anthony's cool. They're like, yeah, Faith, Andy's cool. They tell them around Andy cool. And then as soon as we get on YouTube, they're like, oh, that dude Andy Forbes, an XM Dick Rider. Okay, well, I got the XM shirt, but it wasn't like that. You know, I support Sideshow, I support pop culture, I support all. So one dude, man, he pissed me off so bad. He was like, oh yeah, that dude's a dick rider. And we were in the YouTube, we were on the show like right now. And this was when before, you know, Lou had passed, man. God bless the dead. And you know, they had always told me like, man, come on, man, because you know everybody love you in the family. And I didn't come on until Lou passed, man. You know what I mean? That was the only time y'all see me on there besides tonight. You know what I mean? And it was like, it just shows you like, until people actually know you and they get to see like, oh, this dude's the same on Facebook as he is on YouTube. But that like, it threw me off, Faith, because like people would just stereotype like, oh, because he posts for XM. Then I was like, look, go look at my YouTube channel. I was like, go look at the video because Ryan didn't even know me and him are tight. And when I showed him the picture, he's like, oh, I didn't know you had all the damn Sideshow X-Men. I'm like, yeah. So if you go look at my YouTube, I've got the fucking Gambit, Storm, you know, the custom with the Rogue, the Psylocke. All of them are just all Sideshow, all the museum, just like a Tim had. Then people like, oh, so he did support Shot, so he's not an XM Dick Rider, man. But it shouldn't have had to take that, though. You feel me? It should have just been.
Has said it.
Man.
Well, I mean, a lot of people that do videos are, you know what I mean, they're all about their links, their sponsored links. They're all about, you know what I mean, about getting statues for free and reviewing them and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's another thing about me. I don't, and see, that's what everybody don't understand. Like, everybody that knows me, like you, Tim, and Barbara, and Faith, y'all all know I'm on Facebook all the time. So, like, I don't get no commission for that. I don't get no free statues for that from XM. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing, bro. Like, even when they went to New York, my homie was getting me this. He's like, hey, I'm gonna see this XM shirt, man, because you always so good to the company, blah, blah. Like, I didn't be like, oh, Brian, I need y'all to pay me because I'm gonna get y'all sales. No, fuck that, man. I love the community, bro. Period. We here to make each other happy. So, you know, when somebody came to me sideways like that, I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm just like, that's why I don't come on live like that, bro. Cause I know me. I don't want to be disrespectful to the channel. You know, we still trying to do this as, you know, for Vic and Lou left in memories of them, man, and keep the community happy. That's what they wanted. You know what I mean? So people just stereotype like, oh yeah, he, you know, Faith only likes DC and he's only, and then you see a damn Spider-Man premium format in Faith's collection. You're like, oh, I misjudged Faith wrong. Oh, okay. Like it shouldn't be that, bro. It should be love Faith because, you know, Faith's part of our community, man. You know what I mean? And it ain't like
traitor. Faith's a traitor.
That's a birthday gift, right, Faith?
What up, Jay Remy?
Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Man.
What's up, Jay?
How's it going? I said, Faith, was that a birthday gift? That Spider-Man?
Yeah, nah. I love Spider-Man, man.
That's what's up.
Yo, show us those cabinets, Remy.
Yeah, me and my daughter made some cabinets today. We're going. The shelves ain't in because we're going to paint them. But that's
you building customs.
Yeah, that's why I never bought none because I knew how to make them.
Nice,
but like I said, that's long overdue, man. I should do that like 4 years ago.
Tip my head off to you, sir, for the guy with skills. Tip my head off.
Yeah. But like I said, I think I'm gonna paint them white or either the same color as the wall, and then I'll put the statues in them. See, I got the statue. I got them all lined up right there.
Yeah, that white pops, bro. Cause I had black on order with Maju Case, and then I was like, no. And then I seen Ryan the way he had Vegeta. I was like, oh hell, I gotta get white, you know. And then Barbara had white. I was like, no, I got white. And then Faith has the Justice League in white. I'm like, yeah. So I had to switch my order because the dude was already finna make it in the black. I'm like, nah, let me get the white, bro. He's like, you sure? Yes.
I wish I would have done all of it in white.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna paint them white. But like I said, that's long overdue. I should have made them cabinets years ago.
Did you? What's your measurements? Did you take that?
Yeah, well, the one
He wants to know ASL, dude.
Huh?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Hey, Jay.
yeah,
I mean, you got it looks like a light background.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm looking at your pictures.
Mhm.
So for me, I will fall in line with the frames and have it black.
Right.
And it's also dependent on what kind of lights. The only reason why I finished these white were because of the lights, and I got more impact, from the white than the black, because the black just soaks up all the color. So with the black Vestas, I do strictly white lights, and the whites, the color lights.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, man.
Is it? Well, they had it on. I think it was Red Titan, and they made a poll, man, and it was just like probably like 70-30, with more 70% to the white and 30% to the black. And they was like, hey, if I had to choose, which one would I go with, guys? It's like, oh, do white, and then everybody was showing displays.
It also really depends on the color of your walls, and how you have your decor at home. I mean, we started from the bottom, because since we bought the house, we ripped out the tile, we did the tile, and we painted the walls gray, and then we started looking for the shelves and stuff like that, and then we ended up buying the Vestas, because since our walls are dark gray and our baseboards were all changed to the thicker white ones, there was no other way to go. It wouldn't have matched to the black. And then that's why we started using all the white frames, and then we started, and then finished it that way. But I guess you already have the black frame, so that would make sense too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I like the contrast.
Well, those things are
white and black.
really big, and so actually, I don't know if it matched the frames, but they might be a little overbearing, all black like that, because they're 4 foot by 8 foot, and the other one's 3 foot by 8 foot. Because I still got some of this left, I might put some of that like the wood paneling, like I did that. Wow. I could trim it all out with the paneling, just to make it like a wood.
Yeah, like that
type shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do this. This is how you meet Faith halfway. Do it white first.
Mm-hmm.
Let Faith see it in white, because black can be painted easier. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do the opposite, you're screwed. You got to go from black to white, and you're like, God damn it, Faith. But that white, you can just throw that black over that white, just like bloop bloop, paint it, and you're done. So maybe you should try that. Because I already know, like, I see exactly what Faith's talking about. And I'm going to go through the same thing, Faith, because when we get ready to move, like, all of my living room is all black. The leather couch is black. The table, like, even like right here, if you see, like, all of my, like, the stand and everything, like, all of this, like, it's black. Like, all of that's black. The speakers are black. The surround, like, everything's black. So the only thing going to be white in the living room gonna be the cabinets, man. So mine's gonna be just like what Faith talking about. It's just gonna look.
Well, what about this? Those Vestas and the packs and stuff. That's like a veneer finish, ain't it? It's not wood, right? It's just like a laminate.
Yes.
On the Vestas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a laminate type thing.
Yeah. So being that this is wood, any thoughts on painting it the same color as the wall, just so it's not even focusing on the shelf, just more or less the statues, like letting it just. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same, so it almost looks like a built-in, like it's into the wall.
That's what I'm saying. To me, in my opinion, contrast is everything, man. So if you want something to pop and not blend in, that tells the story right there, man.
Yeah, but the statues will pop. But the like almost like this. See back here, like, but that's actually drywall. You see up there? See, that's the same color as the same color as the wall.
I mean, your light is really heavy, man, on the video.
Light,
so I really can't tell.
Light's really bright. You're gonna have to like.
You're talking about the shelves, right? The corner shelves.
The shelf. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a giant piece of wood, though. This isn't just a corner shelf.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, because then the statues will stick out on the wood more. Just the statue itself, so you won't even really see the.
Your wall is like a mocha kind of color.
Yeah.
You almost need to go white.
Yeah, white wouldn't
probably, yeah.
I mean, because it looks bright on our side, with the camera, but it actually looks like it's a darker tone.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that light. To us, it looks light because of the light, but it actually does look like a coffee mocha.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
I just love that white though. I don't know, that white just pops to me, man. Like even with yours, Faith, that white, I'm just looking at you in the video. Mm-hmm. That white just popping, man. Like Spider-Man, like he trying to creep around your arm, man. He just popping like whoop. You know, you want to shoot the spider web, just pull your arm back like, whoop, but
Yeah.
neat.
See, right on
Plus-
the other side
plus-
of the door, I have a case that's white. So
And then plus two, J Remy, like another good thing, like with Faith, he got his to go like white to the left, and then on the right he's got the black vessels, but he got blessed because he's got the Batman family in the black. So Batman is represented by a dark theme.
Mhm.
He ain't represented by ain't nothing light about his theme. His parents gets killed and all that. That ain't nothing like, you know. So it worked out for him anyway. And then he can put the whole Just League, who's more like the light, because they're like the, you know, saving the, you know, human race and all that. So that represents light, saving lives. Whereas Batman dark, you know, all his villains, everything's a dark story. So it worked out for Faith anyway too. So that's why I love his setup like that.
yeah.
So it just
What kind of lights? Real quick, Remy, what kind of lights are you gonna go with? You gonna go with color or all white?
Well, I already got the those LED strips that change every color or solids or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the multi-
Okay, so white,
that's the one
white,
Faith has.
white.
Faith
Go-
has those.
yeah.
Are
Go
are they
white,
like
bro.
strips that are they like the taped
The-
ones, the 3M taped ones?
Yeah,
that
the
go
ones
around?
like on Amazon, like on the.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
have. The ones I
Yeah.
have are just white though.
Oh yeah, these change every color or do patterns.
Go with
or-
white, man. Go with white. You get your money's worth from your lights, man. Go with white.
Yeah, and plus
Faith
that's what
always does that. He'll have
white said to do white. So
Matter of fact, Faith, don't you got to change right now? You just changed it for everybody, right? To see?
Nah, the
I
what?
think it's auto changes.
Didn't you just change
Yeah,
it? Like,
yeah. No, it's auto. Yeah, it's on auto.
oh, it's on
changes
auto.
right now.
Okay, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
had turned it on so J Remy could get an idea what you was talking about. So
Yeah, and what does suck is you're not going to have this problem because hopefully you go with white. But if you had the black lights with the color, excuse me, if you had the black buses with the color lights, if you have characters with a lot of black on them, you're going to lose that black. Like when you look at it, you're going to lose the
Catwoman.
picture. Yeah, or like Harley Quinn, like her red's going to pop, but you're going to miss her left leg. You know, everything that's black. So it's not going to translate
hell.
well, man.
damn, that's like half your collection then. Cause if I think
And that's
about
why
it,
they're
Bane
all
has
under
black,
one. White. Yeah.
You know, that's damn near half the damn villain.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head to bed. You guys have a good night.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right, Ron. I'll message you tomorrow, bro.
All right, take it easy.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bounce too, man. Damn, I would love to stay.
Yeah, I'm wait, what time it is? Oh, it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Nah,
too.
it ain't that late, man, but
rushing getting through work, I was like watching the time, like man, I gotta get on. I know it starts winding down.
Before you guys go, though, hold on. Let me show you one more statue. Let me keep you guys on just for a second. It's Chris Crespo. This is his Venom.
Yeah, geek.
Yep. I don't know where he's at, but this is his.
why is he so jacked?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know which version of that. I don't know.
Well, you know, Gex doing that whole museum line because he got the goblin standing up with the bag, and now this guy.
I mean, that might be accurate to whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah, this is his Venom.
Yeah, definitely no cheeks, man. Can't have
You
that.
don't like it? You don't like the
Nah.
cheeks?
No, I'm not digging the cheeks, bro.
I think it's overdone on the thighs. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean Venom. You know, he part of like maybe if Jim was able to see it, he's like an X-Men on Spidey fan. So
I'm not digging it, man. I'm not. It's gonna have to be a
we got any
definite
Spidey,
no-no.
you got any Spidey fans in the chat? Maybe they can give you some.
His face and his hands look good, but his chest is like I don't know.
I'm actually just wrote under that straight up McFarlane. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It looks a lot like the McFarlane portrait I got on the frame.
So there you go.
I think it was done by Franco, though, you guys.
Yeah, because that's what he's been using for. That's what he wants to go through. So
See, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know the
like the
artist, you know, the
background
way it was drawn. I mean, if it's accurate to the drawing, then it is what it is.
Right.
Then if I don't like the statue, I don't like the drawing. So I'm not gonna blame it on the statue. It may be accurate. I don't know.
You don't like the cheeks?
Especially don't like the
That's the
cheeks,
only
bro.
cut you got.
He don't like either one of the cheeks. He don't like the back cheeks or the face cheeks.
Nah, but I'm out, fellas, man. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, man.
All right, Fate.
I'm digging the face sculpt, though.
All right, Trey. I'm seeing that tomorrow, bro. Oh.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. The face looks real good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Venoms that have crazy teeth. I like my Venoms that go to the dentist.
Damn battery, man.
Are we about to lose you, Anthony?
Yeah, my battery about to die. I didn't hook up none of the computer stuff. I just jumped on from the phone.
Oh, Jason's on the chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jason in a minute.
I hadn't seen him.
Yeah, just a recap on everything I missed. Gene is ugly.
Whoa, whoa,
Abel, hold on, I gotta catch up, man. I gotta catch up. Gene is ugly. Abel's gonna be expensive, and that Joker movie is gonna be awesome.
God dang it! Everybody's trying to come in on chat.
I'm with Jay.
You think the cable is going to be expensive?
It's going to be more than the $500-600. Easy.
I said 650, Jay.
Yeah, I'm thinking 750 or higher, easy. Just because.
No, sir.
You know why? You know why? Because
of the base. Because of the base.
No, not even that. Not even that.
Because everybody been waiting on cable.
Everyone's been waiting on cable, and Sideshow has stepped into sacred territory by watching what it goes for in the aftermarket, which that's none of their business because that's the collector's market. You know what I'm saying? You don't look into prices of stuff on the aftermarket and try to justify what to distribute it at. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to start harping, but I just want to make one example. When we collected basketball cards back in the day, you get a Michael Jordan. If you paid $1.50 for a pack, and say if Michael Jordan card, whatever, is worth $100, the distributor shouldn't sell the next pack for $100. You know what I'm saying? That's the collector's realm, and that's what makes it fun because you can actually be one of those guys that get something and it's valuable, and yeah. So
the only reason why I was kind of shooting around the 650 is because, like, as long as they stand away from the word Maquette, we're safe with 700 and under. That's just me. That's just me. Regardless of because like I said, as far as like the size of him, Remy, he's around like I said, how big Bane was. Bane was huge like that, and Bane was like 657. So that's why that's just me. Like I'm going with 650. I've been on the money with the last 5. Everybody's asked me X23. I was like 550, 550. Boom. Gene, everybody was like 6. I was the only one that said no, it'll be under that. Boom. Like so, like Ryan lost some bet. He's got to do it tomorrow. We're on Dolph Castle, so I got to see what the bet was. But like I've been on point with all 5. Psylocke, I did her price. You know what I mean? With Rogue, I was like, well, she's a Maquette. She's going over 7. She's a 715. And then with Juggernaut, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be over 12 and 1400. Like so. I'm like 6 for 6 on them. That's the only reason why. Like if I miss on this, that'd be the first one. But I mean. Because I want us to be able to pay lower. It's a lot of people gonna want that cable.
But remember, Deadpool was $6.99, and he was a premium format.
The Heat Seeker, Barbara.
Yeah, he was $6.99.
Oh my gosh!
Right, and I think
that's smaller than cable. That's smaller than cable.
I kind of forgot about that. I just went back to look at it because I'm like, I think I could have sworn he was for almost $700.
Yeah.
It is. He went for $6.99.
Damn. Well, we're gonna have to see, Remy. I'm gonna stick it with 657.
And actually, that's the regular. That's because that's what's up right now on their website. The exclusive went for. Let's see.
What was the edition size on those?
The collector's edition was 2,500.
It was a lot, bro. Because remember, it was the Heat Seeker.
And then the exclusive was 1,500. So
right. Yeah. No, Cable's like I said, he's a make or break character for a company. You know what I'm saying? Not that if they messed him up, they would go under because they've messed up other characters, but he's one where the bar was set so high, you know what I'm saying, by XM that if Cable came out by Sideshow and was like I said, he looks good to me, but if he came out horrible, it'd be like, oh my goodness, this what I'm saying, y'all couldn't get a Cable right.
Well, kind of if you think about it, Jay, it's the same crap that they're going through with the Magneto Maquette. It's make or break. Like some people like, oh, this Magneto is wonderful. And some people like, oh, shit, it could have been better. Why ain't more Jim? You know what I mean? So it was the same thing with Sideshow because they had all these, like you said, fan art killing the doggone industry, man. It's like 10 fan art plus Magnetos out there. XM's got the throne. Then they come out with a wonderful white Magneto that's flying. So when Sideshow make it, it's like,
people like just because I think, like I said, we've seen so many other Magnetos. You really haven't seen no other Cables besides XM's and icebreakers.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But
so that's why we said license. Those are the two you're picking from. So it's you know.
Yes, they had to come with their A game, and I think they're going to try to price competitively, not based on XM, but based on what XM's goes for in the aftermarket. Which
that's the only reason why I was saying 650, because by having a premium format title and not the Marquette title, because the Marquette title, man, they would $999.
Well, what does XM? It still goes for about what, 1,300 to 1,500 on the aftermarket.
Yes, sir, easily.
So they can put it, just for say, I'm not wishing they do, but they could put it at 850 and still
then be like, this is 500 less than.
Yeah,
I had actually thinking it was probably going to go for maybe 630 for the regular, 650 for the exclusive. But now going back and thinking about the Deadpool,
Heat Seeker,
I'm thinking maybe 655 now for the exclusive.
I mean, I'm just saying because of the fact that like X23 has a pretty decent size base, and she's 585. That's why I said Cable's got a pretty decent size base, and he's more popular than her, of course. Like, you know, Jay said, he's been wanting for so long. So, yeah, maybe they might try to get slick and slide that 750 in there. You know, I'm hoping we get the 650 because, like I said, I've been 6 for 6. So if I got to take this one hit, man.
So what are you guys willing to pay for it?
Well, it won't matter for me. I don't know about. I think Barbara's keeping hers, and I'm not getting rid of XM Cable. I'm cool. I'm continuing with that.
I have the XM. I have that Diamond Selection. I'm good with
you
those.
got two. Right.
Might go for fan art that's in the works. So
yeah, I'm cool with the XM one, man. And it's only because like I'm one. Well, you know how I am, Tim. I'm one character only, so it is not gonna be two in my house. You can't be two Wolverine, two Cables. Not happening. Not on my watch, Barbara.
Not even your favorite?
Barbara, she'll have two XM Ghost Riders, one in the bedroom with her and hubby, one in the living room.
My statue's so scattered. Actually, you know, I didn't even notice it myself. And Ryan was like, "Hey, Barb, you really don't have two of everything." And you know, and it's because I have everything scattered around. And I actually, you know, but then I thought about it. I'm like, I have two of everything. I have like 3 Hulks. I got like
Venom. Right.
So
you got the XM Ghost. Don't you got an XM Ghost Rider and then a smaller Ghost Rider?
I have the XM and I have the Sideshow one, the one they did back like 7 based on the movie. That one I don't get rid of it. I mean, that thing cost me $200, and it was I think the edition size on that is like $200. So if you go find it right now on eBay, it's like $700-800.
I got you. Yeah, kind of like how the Kodo Kias does. The Kodo Kias was like $200. You try to go when I sold my Kodo line to go from 1.6 and get the museum for Sideshow at 1.4. That Wolverine was $200. Man, he's like $750 on eBay for that little bitty little Kodo Kia Wolverine on the freaking log. Like, it's absurd.
Let me ask this, because like Maquette is, you know, it's more like technical. The engineering is more difficult, and
that's what they say.
Is the quality the same as far as like, or is it just engineering?
It doesn't increase it. It doesn't increase it. Case in point, the reason why they're just okay. The reason why everybody said it's a cash cow for the title, Remy, is because think about it. The Maquette was for Thanos, and the first thing happened was what? Half the Thanos was complaining because people was breaking. You couldn't sit him down, so you can't even say that the Marquette's going to update the quality because the Thanos Maquette was giving a whole bunch of problems when it first came out, bro. And that was a great piece for them. You see what I'm saying? As opposed to just a regular premium format like Barb was talking about. You got the Heat Seeker comes out $699, no issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on.
That wasn't even a maquette. That thing is so the base itself with all those little fiery things on it.
Yeah,
I'm doing a slam that as a maquette.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not buying it just because it's a. I mean, I'm not buying the sales pitch that it's a premium format. It's going to be cheap. I don't see it.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why I said I agree with you on that, Jay, about the possibility of the 758. But I'm trying to go for the collector. Like, I'm gonna have the wishful thinking, like, hey,
no, I'm always in the collector's corner. I'm always rooting for the collector. I think that, like I said, the collectors deserve this cable, and they deserve it at an extremely fair price.
Right.
I believe they deserve Juggernaut at a fair price. I'm almost.
Oh man, that was crazy, bro. Crazy.
look, y'all sign up with me. Let's go on Sideshow's Facebook, and we're gonna put that Sideshow values the men characters more than the women. That's why they price them higher. That's sexist. We're gonna shut them down.
Man.
So we need to lower Juggernaut's price, and we'll just squash it.
Man.
Who's with me in the chat?
Man. Because I know that did you see that? You saw the that poll when they had the Sideshow on their page? Man, it was like 3,000 people on there, like, oh, Juggernaut's too high, ridiculous. They didn't care.
You're right. It's like I think it was like 349 to like 6 people.
Man, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was
Speaking of
But I
Sideshow,
think that people deserve good prices. You know what I'm saying?
let me share something with you guys.
Oh, that's legit.
Oh yeah, that's my boo right there. There go my boo right there. There she go, Anna Marie, baby.
Rogan Gambit.
I actually don't really go for the Sideshow prints because I think they're like super expensive for just a print with a signature. But I really do like that one.
Yeah. It's like she's ready to just suck his power. Like, come here, give me a kiss. And
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Master Pizza, hey, in the chat. Master Pizza, I want y'all to have good prices on the X-Men pieces. I'm trying to look out for y'all because he said I'm an X-Men hater.
Who's the X-Men hater? Pizza?
No, he said I am. He said that's why I'm going hard.
Oh no, man!
I want good prices for y'all. I love the collectors. I love the community. You know what I'm saying? I got through work super fast. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we got our own cleaning service and vacuuming super quick. Trying to hop on the chat for you, Pizza, for you.
That's right. You heard it. You heard it first, Pizza, right here live.
Right.
And we're not talking about April Fool's because today is the 4th. So he's telling the truth. He's not even joking.
Hat on and a look at that, Captain America shirt on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but Master Pizza said you should have spoke up when Doomsday was overpriced.
I was on that episode. But you know what? Here's the difference with Doomsday. Here's the difference. What's the edition size of 300?
Yeah, for the
You know.
I think the regular 600.
Yeah, even you're talking about a total ES of 900.
I mean, come on, man.
Kind of hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
You know, that one is going to create some equity.
It's a giant statue too.
Yeah, and a good-looking statue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it don't look like Jean Grey. It's all uniform.
It's a bad joke.
All makes sense.
You don't like the way Jean Grey looks?
I like her face sculpt, her pose.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too. The base and the fire.
See, there it is. Me and Jay Remy's on it. There we go.
And I'm trying to think, is the base telekinesis? If it is, why is it so spiky?
No. Did you hear what I said before you got on, Jay?
Flames. The
Jay,
base flames, right?
Did you hear what I told everybody before you got on here? Were you in the chat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that is the first time I've seen the powers opposite. For example, I've got the XM Phoenix. She doesn't have any psionic powers. She got just the Phoenix flame. You feel me? So it's like you can't. So it's like you would think that Sideshow, like, okay, if we're gonna give her the psionic powers, we're gonna put the psionic on her arms. No, they put flames on there on the top, psionic powers on the bottom. You can't mix match it. Like, I mean, bro.
Yeah, but even just say if they got rid of the flames, right? Would that be a good interpretation of, like, you know, her telekinesis with the way that, just say if they got rid of the flames, just you're looking at the regular, not the EX.
They'll know because like I said, I don't get what the snow is for. She's not going to visit Wolverine to cheat on Cyclops.
I'm saying just the energy, like it's really spiky, and
I don't like it because it's just for example, the way the Bowen is, you see how it's just the energy and she's swirling to keep her in the air.
Right.
That's what they should have went with, not to have it in the base when you're in snow, because they're like, what's the purpose of the snow? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not telling a story, bro. Like X-23 is telling a story. She's fighting the Sentinel. She got the hand. Rogue is telling a freaking story. She's freaking holding on to the Danger Room part like that, which is, you know, just like when I posted Sabretooth today, that's why everybody was like, oh, that's cool because he's part of the Danger Room line, just like Iceman. You get what I'm saying? So he's got the razors by his foot because he's damaging the Danger Room section. You know what I mean? So even Domino, bro.
You're talking
there you
about,
go.
Lock on that one.
Mm-hmm.
See, even that one, like I said, it looks awesome. It makes sense. It doesn't look like the Sideshow one almost looks like it's like about to swallow her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Too much of the psionic power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Franco and Angel, you guys are crazy. You guys are cracking me up.
what they say?
You gotta read the comments. I don't want to repeat it.
I got it. Well, hell, I'm on the phone. That's why I'm gonna just get off. I wasn't go jump back and chat. I wake hang out with the chat guys. You know, like because we usually act a fool on there, man. Me, Pizza, Terrell.
Yeah. There's some good guys on there.
Angel's crazy. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he was on Dark Castle the other night.
Yeah, when is he not crazy? That should be more of the.
He's savage.
He's always ripping with someone.
Hey, I gotta say, Arch, man, I was like, this is a funny dude, but I can't. Hey, I'm just telling between me and you, Arch, I can't do the kid jokes. I can't do the family wife jokes. I'm just letting you know if we're ever on the show together.
Yeah.
Gotta be boundaries, bro. You be saying
right.
About Ryan's kids and his wife. Oh my god! I don't know if you ever said that last. Why you talked about his kids though? The other night, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think he's joking though.
Yeah, but
yeah, but some people like I'm the same with Jay. Like if we all on here, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, man, Jay, that Catwoman is nice in the background. Put your wife in the Catwoman suit. Like, whoa, that's like that's crossing it. You get what I'm saying? Like Jay's like, come on, Ant-Man.
Even in fun, like I said, I know he was just joking, and different people got different sense of humors and stuff like that. But I don't even laugh when they be doing it with other people. You know what I'm saying? Not just me. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Here, look at this. This is like an X-Men cartoon. Her pads aren't painted, so I don't know what Tim was freaking out or whoever was freaking out. But the pads not being painted. That's pretty accurate.
I don't think they were talking about the TAS. I think they were talking about maybe one of the Jim Lees on the comics. Because I haven't even gotten to the debate stuff yet with all of them. I'm still too in my feelings about the freaking base, man, with the snow.
Yeah, someone earlier was saying something about the pads not being painted. So I mean, I don't know. I guess there's different versions of her, different paint applications, different outfits.
Yeah, she's nice, man. I'm like Jay. I'm 100% like what Jay says, man. If they would have had the pink lesser on her legs, I would probably cop her, man. But that's probably gonna be the thing. That bottom base is killing me, bro.
What if they had pink fire on her shoulders? Like the fire was consistent, like the same color, either pink or red or whatever.
The base is still engulfing too much of her leg with that snow, man. I can't. That snow just killing me because I don't have nothing to relate to her, man.
Yeah,
she's not Sabretooth. She's not Wolverine. I don't have nothing to relate to Jean and Snow, bro. If you're an X-Men lover, you know exactly why I'm bitching right now. Excuse my language on this parental.
Is it that big of a deal though? Like just a base?
To some bro. Listen, bro. Like I told you, bro. These last couple of days, that's all I've been doing is promoting Sideshow and promoting XM. And I am telling you, Tim, like that base, they lost 50% of it. If it put like this, if it was 500 people on board, they're at 250 right now. I guarantee it, bro. That's how much the base turned people off. And the exclusive like made it worse because the exclusive didn't bring anything. Like Barbara said, people like are worried. They're like, well, what if I want the exclusive, but I want to be able to detach those fires? I like the exclusive face, but I want to be able to detach the fire. What if the fire doesn't come off? Okay, now what? Not exclusives a bust for some people. So I mean, to each his own, man. You know what I mean? Like I love the whole body except the base, and that's been what everybody's griping about. But I'm not gonna just shit on Sideshow. Be like, oh, that jean's whack. You know what I mean? Because that's what people do wrong in the community. Right. If you don't like it, you're entitled to your opinion. Don't bash Sideshow though, man.
Yeah. It's not a total waste in any means of the imagination, but it's just a little disheartening as that's the EX, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of from the first gene, it's been about 4 years, you know. But like we don't want the same character every single year, you know. But if you 4 years out and you get one and it kind of got some weird stuff going on, I mean, you know, people will be upset, and then rightfully so.
Yeah.
It's not even the weird stuff. I mean, you're waiting for a gene for such a long time, and it's basically a copy of a Bowman 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting. I mean, I understand the whole thing. It's the same artist, but I think there's like more than a decade in between from those statues.
Right, it's like a kind of,
I would have
Oh, yeah.
expected a little bit more uniqueness. Even though it's the same sculptor, I would have expected something a little bit more, I don't know, different. As in terms of to the pose and
well, you got the flames out of the neck. That's kind of different.
well, true. But the pose is it's the
That
same.
flame neck, boy. That flame neck is a trip. Boy, they had so many people making jokes on it, boy. It was like a whole bunch of baby
Let me ask this.
angels
Oh,
on the
look, so
face.
part of these pads are painted gold, and sometimes they're not painted gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys think that the price is reflected on the prototype when they've seen it? Because everything can look better on paper, you know? And then when it's like kind of the prototypes out and stuff like that, and you look at it and like, oh man, this thing ain't gonna sell. You know?
No, I think it goes back to what you said. It's going because see, the reason why a lot of people is like, oh, she gonna be 650, oh, she gonna be 615, because they were thinking of like a Tim. A Tim will be the first one to tell you that if he was on the show still. He thought it was gonna be high because of her being an A-list character, by her being she is hands down like the most popular X-Men female. We all know this, you know what I mean? With maybe Rogue and Storm fighting for second. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was telling you with the whole Cable situation. I would not be surprised if they went the route you said, Jeremy. They like, oh, we're gonna charge $750 because we know we just hit him with $1,400 on Juggernaut and he's a McCare, but let's hit him with $750 on Cable because he's been waiting for so long. Whereas with Gene, it's like, oh, we just gave him a Dark Phoenix. Oh, we gave him a Green Phoenix. So let's just throw a regular Gene there, but we can't tax him on now. Let's make it $585.
Yeah, it's like a sale piece.
You get what I'm saying?
You guys just had one last year.
There you go. So it's like you can't tax them for that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you also look at it in terms of they've got all the mixed ones. Like I said, you know, they're trying to mix in, okay, X23. There he is. There goes my hat.
My man.
So, you know, that's what me and Tim and Ryan was talking about. I think when they came down to the females, man, they were keeping them all around each other with the, you know, 550 to 715 range, with, you know, Rogue being the most, being the Maquette. So, and then, you know, and
Jay?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, brother?
It's been nothing but X-Men love.
I love it.
It's been like X-Men all night tonight. It's kind of
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
my
bro.
fault. That's
It's
my
about
fault.
fucking time, man.
Yeah.
That's my fault. That's my
No.
fault, Tim.
Don't ever apologize for being you, bro.
Bro, you knew when hey, Tim already knew if I was coming on here, bro. Exclusive footage of yeah, it was going down, bro.
Yeah, man.
I got like 90 PMs, bro, in the last 24 hours, man, about Sabretooth, bro.
Sabretooth looking fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh, man.
That whole line looks good. It really does.
That's for sure the best quarter scale licensed Sabretooth.
Right. Yeah, because we told him the best Sabretooth period was the one you got, the fan art. And then second would be that one that XM's coming out with now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was for me for the longest time the original PF, but you know that thing gets a lot of hate for the pajamas, but I fucking like it, man.
Yeah,
I think people hate on the fucking on shit that they've never seen before. It's fun for them.
Yeah,
but whatever. So
Well,
So
did Tim address that at all? Because I seen that was the title of the show, the old or the new pieces.
Yeah, well, Ryan was unboxing his Jean Grey. He just bought one. Like the older
he
one.
got the throwback.
Yeah, I love that piece too.
And we were talking about the Cable versus the new Cable and versus the old Cable or the older, you know.
That one's more like what's your taste? Do you want like a classic look, or you want?
Yeah, they really do.
Which is cool. That's great for collectors.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's gonna drop the price though. Like I feel like the XM price is gonna it's not the price. I think the value of that statue is gonna go down just a little bit.
Well, only because like I said, if you
because what happened is it's not about what's better, but
it's about what's convenient.
It's about the volume.
If it drops, I would say the only reason why it dropped is because maybe the seller is trying to get the sideshow Cable, and he's not really tripping about the $1,500 price no more. Because if it's up to the seller and the flippers, they're not going lower than 13 for the Cable, bro.
Sure, but what's going to happen is, say Sideshow does cable and they do, say, 1,000 EX and then 2,000 for the regular, or maybe even less. You have a group of buyers now that are no longer, they don't get, and say it's $700.
Well, yeah, they're not drinking from the same cup.
Yeah, well, now they're moving on. They're like, okay, well, I was going to wait for XM, but hey, I like the Sideshow one. It's more comic accurate. I'm just going to go with this one. Boom, you just lost a bunch of people that were in the market to buy that cable. So
100%.
now you're going to have all these, these cables on eBay, and there's one's going to be like, well, I got to sell it. I've been holding on for it for 3 years. They lower the price $100, and the next guy, they lower the price, and it bottoms out at another, a lower price. And I've seen it happen, but
yeah,
you're going to see that again with the Gladiator Hulk.
Oh yeah. You think?
Yeah,
you think
100%. And there's nothing wrong with the old one.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. It's a fucking amazing statue. But the new one's gonna come out and it's gonna catch so much fire. Nobody's gonna pay the prices for the old one, and the people who want the new one are gonna sell their old one for cheaper.
That's what I just got through telling Cash about the same thing they're gonna do with the cable. If they're like, you know what, I got modern cable. Go ahead, Barbara.
Do you really think that people are gonna get rid of their XM cables to get this this
cable? I already seen, Barbara. I already seen 5 people that was on.
Available. Even Magneto, Wolverine, all these pieces are still available at Sideshow. So you think everybody's gonna jump on that and just grab it and it's gonna sell out?
Which one? Which piece selling out?
She's talking about cable.
The only reason I can see cable selling out. The only reason because the fact that 2 reasons. For one, like Tim was saying, Tim was saying, and Tim was saying together, they're gonna have people that are like, you know what? Why should I pay $1,500 for the XM? I'm gonna go get this. Let's just say if he's $750, like Jeremy's saying, maybe $750. Oh, let me go. That's half price. I want that. So that's gonna help them with the sales. Then you got the people that don't want modern cable; they want classic, like what Tim was saying, and that's gonna help them on sales. You know what I mean? It's not like Juggernaut. Like Juggernaut, everybody's like hit or miss. It's like I got enough Sideshow points. Should I pay $1,400? Whereas if that cable is $750 with the payment plan that Sideshow has, they're gonna sell out.
But here's the thing. If the people that have XM hold on to it and weather the storm, when that Sideshow cable sells out, the X-Men will be still double the value of the Sideshow one.
But
you just got to weather the storm of it.
There's more Wolverine. Whenever a Wolverine statue comes out, everybody hops on that, and it's still available on Sideshow. So that hasn't.
But that's a different character, Barbara. That's a way different character, though.
The XM Wolverine sells for nothing.
No, she talking about the Sideshow. Remember,
I'm saying the XM Wolverine sold for like 1,000, 1,200, and then it slowly dropped, and now it's like $500. You could buy that thing.
Yeah. Last year he was 1,000, and now he's like 550, 600.
Yeah.
Ship.
Yeah, I think the just temporarily short-lived certain.
No, what Barbara was saying though, Tim, and she was saying like right now you can still go to Sideshow and get certain pieces. So
Magneto and all these people, they're
still. What I was saying, Barbara, was it's gonna be different with cable. You're not gonna be able to go. You're not gonna be able to go on there and 6 months from now. I'd be like, oh, it was 2,000 cables. There's still 500 left.
Yeah, the difference is Wolverine. There's a bunch of them. Even from or wherever. There's no other cables except for XM and now Sideshow. And like I said, the XM one's going to go down. Like it's going to go down from 15 to about 11, 12, but it's going to go back up once Sideshow sells out.
Yeah,
it's going to be back in the. You can't get either one of them. So
what happens? What happens when there's like 3 custom cables that are coming out?
Nah,
cables are hard.
Not gonna help, bro. It's not gonna help, bro.
Nah.
The custom market's weird, man. I mean, it's very rare that the custom market dictates how much licensed statues are worth.
Right. And the custom market has been like double on the time. So if they release cable for pre-order in April, we know he's going to be out at the latest November. You get what I'm saying? If me and Tim to order, and let's just say me and Tim, Barbara, and Jimmy. Let's say if all 4 of us on the panel and Jeremy jumps in with us and all 4 of us pre-order a cable right now from a fan art group, we're not getting a cable to 2020, 2021. Because the factory and all this other, the work. You get what I'm saying? So cable's going to be hot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a hard
Cable's gonna
character.
be hot.
He ain't gonna be hot like Thanos on Throne was. He ain't gonna be hot like Thanos on Throne was. But like Jeremy was saying, let him throw that 750 out there with the sideshow payment plan. Oh, he'll sell, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, he'll sell out.
He gonna sell, bro. Because people are already.
Anybody get the brown Wolverine from XM?
I was gonna get him, but I wound up getting a custom head and I kept the yellow that everybody hates. Wouldn't have been for me keeping the yellow Wolverine from XM to go with the X23 and Cable. I couldn't do it. That's the only reason why I didn't get him. Because I showed.
Barb, what about you? You getting brown?
I think I might be getting it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but it might be one.
Yeah.
Has anyone checked to see if they did an edition size on Juggernaut yet?
No,
No.
determined still.
No, me and the Tim's on that like right on right, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hold on. Is that gonna
as soon as
dictate?
that number gets posted, it's gonna dictate whether.
Yeah, he's like. As soon as they post that number, Jeremy, trust me. If you're on Facebook with us, we're gonna message like, "Hey, go!" Like I already got the card ready, bro. Like,
instant.
let's go. Pre-order button, go. You know what I mean?
So I'm guessing. Let me guess the ES real quick.
Oh shit! What's Tim's crystal ball say?
Hold on.
Tim's crystal ball has a fucking cape, yo.
This crystal ball also has a troll statue in their bedroom. Let's not forget.
Yo, I like Tim's trolls though. Tim's trolls are fun. Every time I see one, I go,
yeah.
Well played, sir.
Yeah, whenever I see Tim trolling, I gotta try to capitalize on that.
Oh my god!
I bet you
don't let nothing go.
Hey, Jay Remy, you weren't here earlier, Jay.
Like Tim would like try to reply at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I don't see it. Yeah, like 5:01. You know what I'm saying?
I just have my phone on me, so I see something and I just comment.
Jay Remy, did you see the post when Tim almost stole David from the DC family?
Yo, David willingly gave himself, man.
Wow.
I posted the new X-Men line. He was like, "God damn, Ant." And then he just posted in chat. He hits me up. And he's like, "Bro, stop doing this." I'm like, "Hell no, this me and the Tim's week right here, buddy. It's going down." I'm blowing Facebook up.
Yeah, man.
And he's like, if they keep doing this, I'm going to have to sell all my DC pieces and get X-Men. And then Tim jumps in and says, "Don't you do that." I was waiting on Tim to put Blasphemy in there.
Nah, he just needs to go watch Shazam again and he'll be good. He'll snap out of it.
Yeah. Or watch Dark Phoenix and he'll be good.
He'll
be like, I'm good on this X-Men tip right now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking super nervous for that movie.
Yeah, man. We were talking about that when you had went back to work. Like, what was it going to be? Because Faith was asking me and Barbara and Brian, like, how did we feel about the X-Men? Because they get shitted on by being with Fox. And we all pretty much told them the same thing. Like, we're cool with the movies. Like, we know it's not Marvel yet, so it's not going to get all of the super action, but for being throwback in 2000, 2003, they were okay, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, every
fan.
time I have people over and I'm like, "Yo, you guys want to watch a movie?" The back of my head, I'm always like, "Please say an X-Men movie," and it never happens. But I'm like, "Oh man, all right, we'll watch Ant-Man, I guess." I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I actually last night watched the first X-Men movie.
Oh, really?
Part one.
It's on Netflix. I think it was Netflix or something. I don't know. My husband put it on. He actually put the third part, and because he actually, everybody hates on the third part, but there's just so many characters that come out in that third part.
Juggernaut's on there, and
everybody. And then, so he puts that one on. I'm like, no, I want to watch the first one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I feel like those X-Men movies have so many like iconic scenes, but overall the movies lacked in like their longevity of storytelling.
There you
go.
They
didn't have the ability to tell like the full expanded story. They were just, but man, some of those scenes, dude, are
like in part two, man, when Jean's holding up the water at the end and lifting the boat up.
Beautiful.
I mean, just showing her, her power, man, the way she's executing. Like, I can stop a whole damn lick and then still hold y'all up in it. I mean, it was just wonderful, man. Like,
so why do people hate it though? I thought they were okay movies.
Because I told you, like, they're jumping on the whole. Oh, they're not living up to the Marvel hype. They made Marvel movies look like trash, as opposed to how Avengers is now.
Yeah, but they kind of were first, So
yeah, that's what I was saying. They don't take that into consideration, man. They're just Marvel bashing.
Well, they're made back in the 90s too, though, right? So,
I think 2000.
Way different.
Was it 2000?
First, part one was 2000.
But is that before Matrix or after Matrix?
That
my battery
was
died.
before.
No,
Oh, that
I
was
think it was
after.
after. Yeah, I
Matrix was
think it
1998 or 96.
99.
Because I remember when the Matrix came
battery
out,
died.
everyone was talking about the CGI.
Yeah,
Matrix is 30 years old. Yeah, it's 99.
yeah, that's what I thought because I met my husband in '97 and we saw that movie after before we started living together. Yeah.
2000.
My wife
Okay,
still
X Men
won't
was
watch that
2000.
shit.
Yeah, Matrix was 99. Yeah.
So the Matrix. So X Men was a year later.
I feel like the X-Men failed. The X-Men failed overall because they were like, we'll be true enough to the comics, but not true enough. Like, we're not going to give you the suits. We're going to change some of the characters. You know, we're going to change some of the story arcs. And I think as much as like casual fans go, well, the comics don't matter or the characters don't matter as much, the more that they invest in it, the more they want to learn. You know, like even me, I'm everybody's like, oh, you're a Marvel guy. I'm an X-Men guy. But I learned about Ant-Man because I saw the movie and I'm like, yo, let me learn about Ant-Man. I want to know about the character because I'm fucking invested at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody gave a fuck about Falcon, but everybody fucking knows Sam now. So it's like the longer you invest, the more you want to learn about the character. So then when you see stuff, you're like, but that's not what happens. Or, I guess you become more critical subconsciously. And I think that happened, you know?
Franco said that they did Dark Phoenix wrong.
I think they always rush to go past the regular Phoenix stage. Oh, peace, X-Men. His battery fucking died. Peace, bro. Peace, bro. What a surprise to have him on the show. That was nice.
Yeah, I usually send him invites, and tonight I was like, I just randomly sent him one.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
On the other chat, you were saying, which I agree with. I do agree with you. And I still do. That the Phoenix movie, there's really it could be a flop, and there's really nothing invested because
100%.
But I'm thinking, what if it's a great movie? Then it's like Fox no longer has the rights, for the same characters. And what if it's an epic one? What if it's the one that like Logan level? Logan was a great movie.
I thought Logan was great too. I think even if it is successful, right?
Mm-hmm.
The contract for the actors is still in play. Like Marvel has to pay out those actors. They still have another movie in their contract.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, some of them do for sure. I know.
Do you think they'd keep any of them?
I really don't see why they would. There's no sense in. And I feel like that was the biggest mistake. Days of Future Past was truly the moment that they should have deleted everything and started completely clean. And they did it like 3/4 of the way. And they were like, you guys will get over this. Like, no, the fuck we won't. We're insane. We're insane. We're looking at everything. Why? And then Deadpool goes and takes a piss on like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which Xavier, McAvoy, or Stewart? And you're like, oh, God. Here's the moment. Step away from it now. And they're like, nope, we're going to go right into the fucking storm.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. But, Ryan said something earlier, and I feel like we should really echo that. Like, Jean has always never been just Jean. They always have, like, the Phoenix thing looming over her. And it's not even the Phoenix. It's the Dark Phoenix. And it's like, that's supposed to be a shock to you. Like, you're supposed to be like, oh, the Dark Phoenix, where did this come from? And you never get that moment. You're like, okay, here's Jean Grey. Whoa, Dark Phoenix. You're like, but where's the middle? There's supposed to be like this balance where she's like, the appetite for that power is she gives into it, and that's where she like gets lost, and it never happens. It's just like, here's Jean as like a kid. Oh my God, she's Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, what about like at the very end of Age of Apocalypse? I mean, I thought that was like finally like, I don't know. To me, I thought that was epic.
That was a really beautiful moment, and then they ruin it with shall be revealed.
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus, who's writing these fucking movies?
Yeah.
If you're getting your face melted off by a fucking a phoenix bird, you're gonna be talking?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
And then the look of Apocalypse after the first fucking kickback where people were like, yo, why the fuck does he look like Ivan Ooze. They should have like, have you guys seen the Ironhead Studios bust?
No, which one? No.
All right, if you look up Ironhead Studios Apocalypse, they did.
Oh yeah.
They did like the helmets and costumes for like tons of Marvel movies, and they did that for X-Men, and they fucking denied it, and they went with what they went with, and it is who the fuck made that decision? What
Let
genius
me pull it up.
didn't pick that bust? I would buy that bust today.
I seen that one fan art one.
This one, right?
Yeah, put a $3,000 price tag on that. I will pay for that today. Today, I would buy that. Fucking awesome. And that's a perfect mix of it being like a classic look and then also having like a realistic take. Like he doesn't have like the flat bar lips. He has like real lips. It looks like a person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That thing that they came up with, fuck me.
Cass, can you lock on it?
Yeah, let me lock in on you because I don't even know what you're doing, bro.
Well, who are you talking to?
On the bus. Did you see it?
I wish somebody would make that bust, man.
This one, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing's fucking awesome. Armor's classic looking, fucking awesome, dude. The only thing that the X-Men movies have gotten right is kind of, I mean, really right and non-negotiable is Magneto and Xavier. Those have been perfectly right. Since the very first movie, their relationship has always felt like, yeah, man, this is the saving grace of these movies. And I think Mystique was really good in the first two, and then she kind of started like, you know, becoming this like weird hero version. The fuck is that? But that's the Hollywood bullshit, man. They fucked up not putting them in their costumes.
But besides the storyline, I mean, the first three movies, I actually liked every single actor they used for the characters. I don't think I actually complain about, you know, oh, this guy sucks as this person. I mean, I think all the actors they used, they filled in the role to some point. You know, it was believable.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think the storyline is where it lacked, not the. Yeah.
But like, I mean, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, awesome. You had I forgot her name now. The girl who did Rogue, she did pretty good too.
I mean, no accent on that Rogue though, which kind of bugged me.
Oh yeah, the oh my goodness, the animated series Rogue. Oh my goodness.
She's a hillbilly, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I think
that's the only reason I watched that show, just to hear.
I love doing voices, and I could never do that Rogue voice because it's like a squeaky voice. And I'm like, how did somebody do that with their voice? It's so good. I'm like, yo, whoever did that voice was fucking exceptional.
Yeah. It's like country southern, like Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah, but I mean, she's also, you know, they kind of made Rogue like Jubilee. Like it was like an amalgamation of the two. You know, like the relationship with Rogue and Wolverine was Jubilee and Wolverine. Like, to me, that's what I always thought was like, hey, I'm gonna take this girl in, like my daughter, for no fucking reason, because she's alone, I'm alone, I fucking like this kid. What are you laughing at, Tim? Somebody typing some bullshit?
Archangel, yeah. He said, why is hillbilly a negative thing? I didn't say it. I'm just poking fun, that's all.
Archangel's from the swamp, though. Yo, I love that shit.
So I know how to troll him then, okay.
No, he's...
hillbillies are, hey, they're making their way back, man. I'm telling you. That's in right now. That is
what's in right now?
Hillbilly.
The
Hillbilly?
They had their chance with Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
Well, what's so popular now?
I listen to country music and I go fishing. All right, so
country is coming back. There's country that's commercial and just deep country that's hillbilly. I'm telling you, hillbilly is the deep country.
Like a banjo, like banjo music.
Oh my goodness!
And then there's rockabilly, like Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a metal. No, he's
No,
not metal.
Yeah, but he's also rockabilly like in his later years.
Okay.
Oh, man, I don't know, bro. I have high hopes for Marvel to take over the X-Men. It would be really fucking awesome if it was just. It's like it should be a relationship based story. It shouldn't be so much about like world ending. Everything's gonna get destroyed. It should be. It's about the relationships between each character and how they all work together and how different they all are.
Well, I think that's what as far as Marvel Studios did so well.
He's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go and plug in my charger because I don't have the electronics like you city folks. So I heard you people talking about hillbilly, so I figured I'd just come back and rip it. That's right.
I thought that accent was weird.
That's right. That's me, Barbara, the new improved. My name's not Anthony no more. Just call me Ant because I like to step on them in the farm. They like to bite people.
Oh man,
that's right.
I didn't know you guys were all like closet hillbillies.
Well, I mean, you got to realize there, Tim, I'm from New Orleans, man. So, I've been around a lot of people that talk like this, and I like people when we eat some crawfish and some boudin and go run, shrimp boats and stuff like that. So I got a pretty good way of faking it, man.
Yo, and so how upset were you when Gambit came out and he had no fucking New Orleans accent?
Bro, you don't even the Wolverine movie, the Origins. I wanted to slap the producer in his fucking mouth, bro, and get just sent to jail. Just send me to prison for 5 years for assault.
Wasn't that James Manigold too?
They shouldn't get in that movie.
Let me think, bro. I mean, because he just do I owe you money? Like he didn't even try to. Well, yes, I am Gambit. Come on, man. Like
Gambit is interesting, right? So he's supposed to be one of his like I guess I don't know abilities. One of his characteristics is that he's alluring. Like he has like a vampire type vibe where like people are just instantly attracted to him.
Right.
Men
like
and women alike.
Like he does the chick.
Sings. And when
is that why you wear
Gambit...
pink a lot? Get like the pink thing going.
Oh, come on now.
There you go.
He swings both ways.
No, because like in the animated series, the first episode, he's in the store and you can tell what Tim's talking about. If you watch the first, you'll Google the first season 1, episode 1 with the Night of the Sentinels, and you'll see him in the store flirting with the chick. And he's like, hey, don't worry, Cherie. Gambit's here. I'll take care of everything. That's all he does. He's just a smooth character,
as
dude.
Fuck, bro.
So he's in there flirting with the chick, and she like, do you see anything else you like? And he want to tell her like, but it's a cartoon. He might say, I want you to go in the back with me and do this, but but he got to keep it, it's cartoon for the kids, man. So they can't be explicit, you know what I mean? But on that first episode, you see exactly what Tim's talking about, bro. He's got that smooth, like, hey, Barbara, I know you got a husband, but he won't know.
What's going on?
No, I get you, bro. We're just
me and Barbara's husband, hell no, we don't do that.
We're just fucking with you, bro.
Hey,
so
if that movie didn't they make one and just didn't release it with?
Nah, that was the fake one they made. You talking about that fake one that kept being on YouTube? They kept faking like it was gonna make one. That was a fan made one, like how they do them Star Wars.
He was actually working on producing one, and he wanted to be but it never didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
That was legit. Like that was in the works, and
it was legit in the works, but it didn't. Nothing happened with it.
Yeah. I mean, they had that picture with like everybody lined up, like this is the future of the X-Men. And I was like,
dude, dang, Franco's taking shots on you.
Who?
Franco.
On who?
You.
What is he saying?
He's saying, "Child Adam, you want Gambit to grab your balls and supercharge them."
No, bro, he's fucking. That's the facts, bro.
That's the facts.
Tell me how you walk around with fucking black scleras and red eyes, and people aren't just like drawn to listen to you. Like that's part of his charm is like that he has this alluring thing that makes you want to like be around him or be charmed by him.
Yeah.
And
so which one do you want though?
I don't want to fuck Gambit. What's wrong with you guys? I'm telling you what the character is. So if I tell you Nightcrawler is all about God, now all of a sudden I am. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler is the personification of the opposite of what he looks like. He looks like a disgusting demon monster.
There you go.
And he's
So he's
literally the opposite.
Right. He's all about the Holy
kind-hearted,
Grail stuff.
hopeful, beautiful individual.
Right.
So now do I want to fuck a blue furry monster? Come on, guys.
Yes.
Jesus.
I mean, you could.
I'm just
It's not.
repeating.
You already got Beast in
Fucking
there.
Franco. You're ruffling my feathers, Franco. You guy.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He's just out here fucking with me.
Yeah. I love Franco, man. Good peoples, man.
He's the
He had a
fucking
great
man,
little
bro.
show on Dark Castle, man.
Oh, he's the fucking best. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about Franco.
Hey, Franco. Thank you for that Nightcrawler, man. Badass, man.
Oh man, I wish I could just buy the body and the Banff Cloud.
Yeah, and just lead
And
the.
It's not even that I don't like the base. Yeah, I love
the base. Was too big for me. That's why I couldn't get it. I had
But
to
if
sell
I
it
could-
to one of the guys.
If I could buy that Banff and the crawler, I would drill through it and put a threaded rod and just drill
Oh
it
yeah,
into
you
the
can
back of
put
my
it.
display.
You can put it like how you hung up Beast.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I got you.
So wait, since you guys are all X-Men like Goo Goo Gaga's in here,
Oh my god.
who's your favorite X-Men?
Wolverine.
Oh really? Okay, yeah.
Mine's is
I guess that.
Gambit because I'm from New Orleans. Hello.
Mine's is Gambit. I always liked watching the X-Men cartoons, and my whole thing was Gambit and Rogue. Those were my two.
Yep.
Oh, I see. That's why you like the art print. That's why you like the art print, right?
Yeah, that's why I like that.
Two favorite characters.
Going off of that.
It's always been my little, when I was little, you kind of like idolize them too, and I would always be like, okay, well, that's who I want to be, with my kids.
Yeah.
It's like a cute little chemistry type thing.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what's
go
up.
ahead.
So.
No, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I said that's what really sucks about that, Tim, because mostly a lot of X-Men characters in their top 5, Nightcrawler makes the cut on a lot of us, but he's not made. So we're all shitting bricks. Like, come on, man.
That's my number 2.
Yeah, he's my number 3. So I can't even get him in 1/4, man.
Jay Remy, you like X-Men?
You guys don't have a Nightcrawler?
I have 2 1/6 scale Nightcrawlers.
I got rid of my custom that Franco made because the base was too wide. You remember I told you earlier when about the cabinets, I got a 3 per space and he was gonna be too wide. So and Franco, that's one of the things killed me. Like his artwork is so wonderful, but the art director that's doing a lot of X-Men, he's like those large bases. So case in point, I missed out on Nightcrawler and Psylocke cutting the hand in half because the bases were too long. They were like 20 inches, and the Nightcrawler base was like 20, and I needed to be like 17 and under. But I don't know, I might just still get the Nightcrawler and then put 2 small ones on the left and right because Domino base is small.
You could put 2 in the back and then 1 up in the front and stagger them.
Remember I told you them cases. Remember I sent you the picture?
Yeah.
I was showing Tim. Well, it's always gonna be 3 left to right, no matter what. Yeah. Because it's deep, it's 22 inches deep, so I can do like you said, but I'm still try to put. Yeah, I'll still try to put 1 in the middle, Nightcrawler, and then on the left and right would have to be smaller, like Psylocke, because she's small, and then Domino from Sideshow. Both of those are smaller bases. That's the only way it would work.
Yo, you guys. If we ask the chat who their favorite X-Men character is, who do you think is going to be the most popular?
Wolverine's going to be in there. A lot of people's going to like Cable. A lot of people like Cyclops, even though a lot of people call him Whiny Baby. I don't see why. But so I'm going to say
Cyclops has never gotten love.
What about Xavier? No one likes that guy?
Xavier?
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be in the top. He's just the founder.
Yeah, he's really not on the team.
I think he's kind of like the dad.
Yeah.
There you go. I would, because that's why, like when I was telling you about the thing with it, Tim, because that's what I want to do. Like he has to be first when I do the display, when I get on the show and show y'all next year or whatever, whenever the pieces come, because he has to be the first one. Everybody comes is like, oh, you got the X-Men. Boom, there's Professor X, and then right next to him has to be either XM Gene or Sideshow Gene, because that Sideshow is just killing me with that snow base, man. And then right next to that is XM Cyclops. Those are the top 3.
Xavier's like the Superman of X-Men, right? He's like the top.
He's a founder, so I wouldn't call him.
What?
Like Superman.
Like he can take
Yeah.
on any. What I'm saying is he's like the OP. He's besides Jean Grey or whatever. And,
No.
No. Professor X is like the peacekeeper.
Yeah.
but no, if he wanted to, he could kill everybody. Like
No.
or freeze everybody.
No,
or,
he can't. He wouldn't be able to do that to Juggernaut or Magneto.
What? Oh, because
Remember-
of the metal helmets.
Yeah, anybody that can block the mind control. If Magneto made 1,000
Emma
of those
Frost.
things, yeah. If Magneto made 1,000 helmets and sent everybody to Genosha with him, Professor X couldn't touch any of them. He
And
just
I
roll around.
I think he could do it anyway, just for his own conscience sake.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
mean
too.
everything goes in the levels. I think Xavier's a 4.
Right.
But technically, he could
Jean's a
kill-
5 because she has 2.
Okay.
She has
But-
two powers.
So he out of the 300 plus X-Men, he can't kill like 3.
I mean,
depends on what we
he
just
could
told you.
potentially kill them all.
It depends on what we just told you about the helmet situation.
Okay, well take away helmets, then he can kill everybody.
Oh, it's over.
Even then, like
Right? Without even moving, right? He
You'll
just
mess
does it
up
with his
people.
mind. He does it with his mind. That's what I'm saying. He's like the OP of
I mean, I'm
OPs.
sure it would get him. It would weaken him. He wouldn't be able to do it forever.
Mhm.
That's a lot of minds to be holding on to.
Right.
Jeez, look at how deep we're getting into X-Men lore. This is like really fucking turning me on.
Hey. Like I say, you better enjoy this attempt because you know I'd never jump on chat, bro.
Yeah, yo, sorry, go
Hold
ahead,
up
Bar.
everybody's mind like that. There's actually a scene in the X-Men movie where he actually like goes through everybody's mind trying to find Nightcrawler, I believe.
That's part 2.
Yeah, but he was exhausted. He was exhausted after that because there was just so many like minds. And then the thing is that he could also tap into humans. So
Right,
Right.
and with,
You know.
with Cerebro, he's amplified.
Yeah. So that's what we're saying. If Cerebro's not there and he has to just try to do it all on his own, it's going to weaken him faster because Cerebro's there to enhance him. So without that, just being able to. So it
Yeah, but
depends on which way you're talking about it, Tim. If he's in there with Cerebro, it's a good chance he can do some hell of a damage.
Mhm.
But think look at it this way: he's doing this not in a chair, not doing it, not moving, miles away from everybody, and you guys are talking about him taking on all of them at once.
Yeah, Jean could fight him though.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying if he 1v1, pretty much he could take anybody, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
Can
Right.
Well, he says to Wolverine, "I could turn you into a schoolgirl."
Yeah. And he'll just walk around there thinking like, oh, is it cupcake time, everybody?
isn't
You
Jean
like my
more powerful
pigtails? What's that?
Jean is.
more powerful than him
Yeah,
Who that?
than Professor X?
yeah.
Which
well,
one?
he's more trained and skilled in telepathy, but she's a Omega level mutant, so technically she has the ability, the capacity to be more powerful.
Oh
And then
yeah,
with the,
you're talking
with
about
the
Jean
Phoenix
versus
Force, it
Professor-
amplifies her power beyond anything that he could.
Yeah, that's why I
think
would.
of.
Yeah.
Right.
And what a lot of people get misconstrued as well, and like when me and Tim have to school a lot of people on, when they go to talk about Omega level, that's when we really get more hype because we're like, oh, Omega level, boom, Iceman, Omega level, boom, Jean,
Yeah.
Omega level, and then we go saying, they're like, what are you talking about? So-
Iceman's more powerful than people give him credit to.
Exactly.
I
What
do
about-
want to rewind a little bit though, because
What about Goku? What about Goku? Is he Omega level?
He's not in the X-Men. You motherfucker!
There it is. There it is, y'all.
Oh God, Tim!
There's like a pattern with your trolling where I'm
There's a
He's
build-up.
just sharpening
There's
his
a build-up.
club.
There's a build-up.
Fuck.
I need my battery to die right now on Goku.
I want to go back to Barbara. So Barbara mentioned Rogue and Gambit, which for me is like amazing. So I always go into like the psychological realm of the characters too. That's one of my favorite things with the X-Men specifically. So think about being Rogue. You can't make physical contact with anybody. And then out of nowhere, here comes this fucking dude who is literally like a forbidden fruit that you fucking can't touch. And this guy is relentless. He will not stop.
He doesn't care. He
doesn't care.
Right.
Yeah. You ever
He's
been
like,
in a
suck my
coma?
power up. I can take it.
Yeah. You ever been in a coma? And he's like, maybe it's worth it, And she's like, get
Yeah.
out of here, Cajun. See ya.
Yeah, like I like that.
awesome, man.
I like that
Yeah,
whole
he's
thing
like-
about with Jean and Cyclops. They're kind of like sappy, so it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to deal
So
with
there's
that.
there's a layer to that too. If you read like the Phoenix End song, where the Phoenix comes back and it brings Jean back. And then it goes into the body of Emma because Emma's now with Cyclops. And the Phoenix Force is, I hope I'm not misremembering this. The Phoenix Force is telling Cyclops that it never wanted Jean. It always wanted him. It always wanted to be near him. And that's why it picked Jean first, because his eyes are star power and the Phoenix feeds off star power. And there's this romantic splash page where they're trapped inside this orb that Beast made. And it's Emma Frost, and she's like, just look at me. And like the ecstasy that she's going through in that moment, you're like, holy shit, there's layers. And I don't know, that's technically not, is that canon? I don't think that's canon, but I like to go anywhere that it brings me. But that's fucking crazy too. So here's this entity that wants to be near this other dude because they feed each other. You know, he can't stop it, and this thing can absorb the power. It's like
so it's not going to hurt.
Never ending power, you know.
Right, he can just keep shooting his beams.
Franco says latex, bro.
So then it kind of makes sense in the movie where they're by the lake and she's with Cyclops, and you know he takes off his goggles or whatever, his glasses.
Right. Part 3
contains, you know, his laser vision, whatever.
Yeah.
She said, "Just take them off. You won't hurt me."
Yeah, and she kind of like just pulls it back into him or feeds off of it or whatever, and actually see his eyes for the first time.
If you look at the close up, you can see like where his pupils like close up. And you can see they kind of like fold inward. Yeah, and it's like really cool. But
so that movie was more of a romance.
Oh, all the relationships are romantic.
Yeah, especially part 3, man, because fucking Wolverine like been wanting her, and then soon as she kills Cyclops, he's like, Jean, where's Scott?
Yeah, but then you also have Mystique that actually changes into Jean to get with Wolverine. So it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, there's always mixed sexualities.
Yeah. Right. And then when they finally shoot her in part 3 and she turns back human and you see how fine she was. Then
super fine.
Man,
Rebecca Romijn,
then you're just like, oh, she was really like had this big old crush on Magneto. And he's like, you're not one of us anymore, dear. And she's like, but I didn't even get to hop on that Magneto, you know what?
Yeah.
But this is a friendly kids channel, so we can't say those words, but
and there's the psychological thing for Magneto, right? Is he the bad guy? No, Magneto just knows. He sees the outcome like Thanos did, right? Thanos sees the outcome. There's too many people. I'm not even going to wait for the time. Snap, done. Half of you got to go. I could see the math, right? So Magneto sees the math. He's like, yo, you think you're going to change these people's minds? They will never accept us. And the only course of action is to destroy them. So you're either with me or
they're
against
keep
me.
Trying to, and now they're trying to take our powers. I got to get rid of them. So we got to get rid of the cure.
You see his loyalty. It's not with Mystique as a individual. It's with her as a mutant only. So
what series you think had like the best as far as character chemistry, as far as X-Men or Avengers? In its context, in the versus.
That's a good question, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking on that too.
Cap and Iron Man have a great relationship. That's pretty complex.
Yeah, I say Cap and Iron Man friendship would be like Jubilee and Wolverine's was in the animated series. They were like just always close, like especially the way when she first shoots him, thinking he's harming Gambit, and then they all laugh and stuff, and she like, I just went kaboom, and then they got real close. So it's just hard to say. And then you got the love scene with Hulk and Black Widow, which would be the same as Rogue and Gambit.
Which is an interesting layer that I didn't think that they were going to go through. Yeah.
Then you've got Vision and Scarlet Witch will be equivalent to Cyclops and Jean.
Always. Love that.
What would you relate Cap and Bucky, like as far as best friends? Could you any of the X-Men?
Yeah.
No, not really.
You don't see no best friends?
No,
Beast and Wolverine were tight.
Yeah,
Morph and Wolverine was tight.
Wolverine and Nightcrawler were tight.
Yeah,
Wolverine cried. Wolverine cried when Nightcrawler was gone. See ya.
Well, he cried when Morph to avenge too. He wanted to kill everybody because they let Morph. So it just depends on how you're looking at that, Jay.
I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. That's a great
question. Captain America would do anything to make sure Bucky was not captured. So that takes some die hard for you to go rogue in that storyline.
Yeah,
And
he betrayed the country.
Yeah, see? So, not saying that Wolverine would just be like, you know what, Professor, screw you. Screw everybody. Y'all let Morph die. Screw y'all. Y'all a bunch of cowards. He did that in the animated series. So
he punched Cyclops in the stomach. Episode 1.
Yeah, I still got that GIF on my phone too.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
I think that's what the Avengers, like, as far as Marvel, they do well. They captured relationships of every, you know what I'm saying? Whether father, son, best friends,
Yeah.
And
I just hope.
Do you feel like they did that with the X-Men?
No, I think that was like I said. I think that was Fox's fault.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. When I watched that documentary of the Avengers, they were saying that when Marvel did it, it was like a 3-4 hour special. They were saying that the best thing that they learned from watching Fox movies and stuff like that, how they did the X-Men, is that they were going to make the characters more relatable. Like the relationships of any, any circumstance, like more.
Yeah.
And I think
instead of just like with Fox, is like they just threw them in there. Like, here you go, here's Rogue, here you go, here's Gambit.
More on the character than the actual personality of the character.
Yeah. And it's the psychology that we're drawn to.
Right.
We love the Joker because the Joker is fucking crazy. He never lets you know who he is.
Exactly.
And you're drawn to it. You're like, when is this guy going to show me his hand? And he never does.
Mm-hmm.
It's the psychology of the characters.
Well, you always, even like, that's a good example, but even like Harley and Joker, you know what I'm saying? Like, just how they feed off each other, where,
that psycho love relationship, like.
Yeah, man. I mean, psychology, bro. We're all drawn to each other. Like, look at all of us. We're all super different, like super different things from super different places, but we're all of like-minded in some way. We like this medium. We like collecting the statues. We like the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So we can all connect because we have a common thread. And the X-Men movies did not have that. That's like the biggest issue. They didn't have that social connection.
Yeah.
Like you didn't feel any type of connection with any of them, really.
Well, we go a step further, like even Fantastic Four, they're only 4 people, but they were so like indifferent with each other that it almost made you want to vomit.
Yeah.
Like a group of only 4 of you. You know what I'm saying? That's all y'all got.
The closest I think I came with the connection was Days of Future Past, only because I'm looking at it like, damn, the Sentinels wiped them out. I have no more X-Men. So what do we got to do? We got to send Wolverine back to just rectify everything. That was the closest I came to being a connection, bro, because I was trying to relate to them, like, wiped off the existence, man. That's it. But the other ones were just like Tim said. They're like,
That's a great example, too, because they had more character development with each other in that movie also.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
The Wolverine and Storm relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But that came out of nowhere. You're like, where the fuck did this come from? But it's like there's something there. They just have never touched on it before. You've never expected that.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's why the animated series is so good, honestly, because that's probably one of the best, like, as far as the characters and the relation, you know what I'm saying? The series is one of the best.
I love that fucking show.
I've been here thinking, and it's just very hard.
That's a shame. I've watched the animated series so much. I got like most of the damn episodes memorized. They're like, oh yeah, love it. Oh, Tim, I meant to ask you, did you see the Sideshow X-Men thing today? The creators were on there. Did you catch that?
What?
You didn't catch that either, Tim?
No, on Sideshow Live?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, bro. The animated series, they had 4 of the creators on there today.
That was today?
Yeah, if I remember right.
No, that was a month ago, bro. That's where this hat is from.
Yeah, replay.
Wait, I just missed the replay that old?
Yeah, that's where this hat is
from.
from.
That's where the hat came from?
I was watching the show and I was going nuts.
It was that one? Man, I thought that thing was today, bro. I'm so freaking...
Yeah, because they were asking shit like, who is right, Xavier or fucking Magneto? And I'm like instantly like typing shit like, Magneto was right, but we all wish Xavier was right. Unfortunately, people. And then he literally, the showrunner said exactly what I said after I typed it. And I'm like, yo, this guy is my fucking hero right now.
Right, gotcha. Okay, that's where the hat comes from. Okay.
Yeah, and
Damn,
then
I
they were
did
like, "Yo,
watch
you're
it
getting a
today.
fucking
Like I'm
hat,
thinking
bro."
that was
And I'm like,
live today, bro.
Well, you got the book too, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought the book afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said that if you go to the publisher's website and then in the notes you tell them you want a signed copy, they would send you a signed copy. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take a signed copy.
Yo, you guys, is this a different outfit for Thanos? This is an Endgame statue from Iron Studios, 1/10
I
scale.
guess that's his new suit.
Is that it? Is that the new one?
Yep.
Oh, did y'all talk about that at all, Tim?
What,
no.
Endgame? No,
Yeah,
not Endgame. What do you want to talk about?
Like some of the tickets going on eBay for like $100.
Fuck,
Oh yeah,
crazy.
that's stupid. I don't get that. Is it because you just want to be the first one to see it or something? Is that?
Dude, I can't even fathom that. It plays like every 30 minutes, you know?
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Yes, I want a morph statue. I'm just now seeing the chat. Tim, preach it, collectors unite. Yeah, frenzy. Man,
Yeah, it's a lot of X-Men that still got to be done, man.
Archangel, me and Tim are drawn together. You're fucking right, we are.
Here's a Prime 1 Griffith statue if you guys like Berserk.
Oh, that's cool.
Any of you guys follow you guys ever watch this on Netflix?
Not me.
No.
It's not safe for kids, but it's pretty good.
I watched Goku.
Yeah, and I watched Vegeta, so.
Where is this at? It's a life-size statue of Shazam.
Man, are you serious,
At a
bro?
theme park?
Tim, bro, I'm still getting messages about is Sabretooth going to have swap out arms. Man, that's crazy.
Is he gonna have swap out arms?
Shit, I got to wait on my Connect till I can find out.
No, you got the inside scoop, and we all need to pick your brain.
I got to wait on that connection, baby.
I would assume that there's no need for switch out arms.
I've been trying to tell most of them cats that, bro, but you know, I'm like, if you pay attention to how XM's been rolling lately, they haven't had the need to have extra switch outs.
Yeah, the fucking people in the chat are so savage. They're like, that's why Tim likes the X-Men. Fetish confirmed. Yo, fuck you guys. Yo, fuck you guys. I like the psychology.
Yo, what do you guys think of this Joker?
I want to get that for real.
Oh yeah, I seen MC do the review on that one. Yeah, he was talking about this company because they started with life-size busts of shit like Terminator, and then they went into the Joker big head thing now.
I think those like big head things and like the fat Batman and stuff are going to be of course the fat Wolverine and but I think
chubby Wolverine did pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, fuck all those statues. They fucking make me crazy.
I couldn't get him either, bro. I mean, to each his own.
Shit makes me crazy, bro.
Wolverine eating all them burgers and shit and stabbing one of them, and then got the Magneto helmet with the ice cream in it.
Look, man, I don't have to get everything. I just definitely don't get that. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this?
This is more your speed, right?
Yeah, fucking.
No, that's actually Omar.
Yo, fucking Tim with that soft troll. Come on.
Nah, that's actually Omar, bro. Omar's in the Pokemon.
Get out of here.
Let me keep going.
Omar's in the Pokemon, isn't he, Cash?
Yo,
I think he is. He does have the cards. Yeah.
Tim.
What?
Bro. Oh my god. How do you do it, bro? Tim's troll game is always on. Were you always like that, dude? Like in high school, did you do that kind of shit to teachers?
I think I was always an asshole, I guess. Yeah.
You're not an asshole though. You're doing it's literally to make yourself laugh, so I don't take it personal.
You know what it is? I think a lot of people take themselves way too serious.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he's the gentle troll.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Yeah, but it does get ridiculous though, because today when I was posting what was I posting? I want to say it was when I was doing a group shot, and I said, "Hey, here's the good guys. What do y'all want next?" And I just wrote a whole bunch of stuff. This guy comes on there, Cash, and he's like, "Hey, Anthony, not to be a dick, but can you use punctuation?" I was like, first of all, this is statue collecting. This is not a job application. If I was trying to get my ass hired with the Dell Communication, I had to do Word programs and write programs and stuff for Excel. Okay, cool. But not to post no damn pictures of no damn statue that you gonna have that just look at you, don't talk back to you. Like, and so what I wound up doing was I wound up trolling him. I was like, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll do you a favor. Here's some periods, and I put like 20 of them hoes in the back. It was, and then everybody went to laughing at Facebook.
I guess it's different. If it's like a complete stranger, like trying to troll me, I'm like, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I had never talked to this dude before, bro. I just like if it was one of y'all, I would have laughed. If it was you or Barbara, you know, because Barbara, you know, we get her all the time. Me and folks, man. She'll go in there and post like, "Oh, this is what they told me I look like as a Barbie," and I'm like, "Barbara, you're cheating. You fucking redid that thing like 4 times to get the one you like." And she's like, "No, really, guys." And then she's like, "Here, are you satisfied, Anthony?"
I did it the first time, and I came out black with a fro. What does that happen? So then I actually did one where I was white, and then they were like, "Come on, yo, you're too white. Now you're a white lady." I'm like, "Dude, there's no in between for me. I'm not black. I'm not white. I don't know what the fuck I am. I'm just Barbie."
Yeah, we're all the same color when you close your eyes.
Exactly.
Yep. Hey. We all the same color. If you get cut too, that blood gonna still be the same color in each body, man.
Technically, it's not color. It's just the way the light interacts with our pigment.
Fucking Tim.
I'm serious.
Well, if you want to get real technical, it's really gonna be blue. But when it hits the air, it turns it into the color of dark red. You know, you're doing that shit, Cass.
We're all the same color on the Instagram filter. Ain't that right, Tim?
I know that.
So you don't like my Instagram filters?
You're always taking pictures with beauty face on.
They're so great. Oh, I should really meme you guys. I should like go full throttle. Like,
no.
I wouldn't care. I'm never on Instagram. I'm never on Instagram.
Bro, taking selfie pictures is so fucking uncomfortable for me. I don't even like being on the fucking chat for camera. Like, I hate being on camera. That shit is mad uncomfortable. For like the first 3 months I was doing the chats, I would watch every episode because I'm like, what did my face look like at that moment? Oh, you fucking loser. Why
you can't watch them.
Touching your hair and
you can't watch them.
Oh my God, bro. I fucking hate it. Where's Ark? Ark is probably lighting me up right now.
Like, judges men, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Nobody says you're too fat or too skinny or too hairy or too whatever. They judge girls, not men.
Well, that's the good thing about Friday night because you got naked people, you got spitters on there. You got a wild bunch. You got a little bit of everything on there, man. You know what I mean?
I've seen Jason around for a while.
You know, Barbara and Irma both come on. You know, then you got, you got the ladies and Barbara and Irma both on. So you gotta get some mixed crowd, man. You know what I mean? Like Thor's on there. You know what I mean? So
Tim, I meant to tell you too. I was invited on last week. And I finished up with work. There was 9 people on. I was counting them at the bottom. And then you hopped on right when I was going to hop on.
My bad.
Yeah, they keep it full now. You got to get in where you fit in on Fridays, boy.
And then Cass hung out for like 2 hours, not even saying nothing. And I'm like,
hey, Jay, last week was crazy, bro. I got off work and it was like, I want to say like 12 in Texas, which is like, 1 o'clock. They were still up. Bro,
we didn't shut it down until like 4 a.m.
Yes, bro. We were up like stupid last week. It got put like this. It got so bad. Like people in the chat thought me and Tim was going at it. They don't know, like from Facebook, we're like X-Men brother. They're like, okay, guys, calm down. I'm like, hold up, mother effer in the chat. I was like, me and the Tim is brothers fly. I say, we just having a conversation about a topic because PJ, I thought they were saying like, hey, the edition size and making it go up. I'm like, we can't stop the prices. The factories then went up on XM and Sideshow. I confirmed this with the owners, so I know my shit. And then people were like, yeah. And then they took it way out of car. They thought me and the Tim was arguing. I was like, bro, what's hard about people having a conversation on prices going up and what was the case? And they just took that shit way out of context in chat. I had to stop that. I was like, look, you ain't never got to worry about 2 people I'm arguing with, and that's Tim and Ryan. Now,
it was a good show though. I was laughing and
we had a good time, huh, Jay? That was fun.
I like being on the show and I don't have to say anything. That's really nice for a change.
You like taking up a spot, taking a seat.
That's one.
Show troll.
Why
Yo,
don't you?
stop.
You
Tim
should have
gave
just
us a
messaged me.
fucking dope ass room tour last week, man.
No, because I was in my.
Oh yeah, I
field.
did give a room tour.
You
Yeah,
gave a
Jeremy.
fucking dope ass
Yeah,
room tour.
half
with
What a
hour.
dick.
4K
What a
camera,
dick.
dude.
He gave a half-hour room tour. Even when the camera wasn't on him, I just seen his little box just looking around. Dang
Yo,
it, man.
Tim, you still want that X23, man?
course
Look,
I do.
I was definitely not selling it, but you deserve it.
You're gonna you. The
What you
problem is
talking about? The
shipping,
one
dude.
with the red X base, Tim?
No, the X23 Lady Deathstrike dial.
Oh,
Tell me if you
dial.
can
Okay.
deliver that.
Her-
How many
okay.
parts come off? Like it's gonna be a pain in the ship, right?
He wants you to ship it in different boxes.
Ship in different boxes.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure that I can get it there 80 to 90% safe.
You know what I
You know,
used?
and for the price, it's really, it's really not. You're not. Do you have a guy who could fix stuff near you?
I'll
Kinda.
fix it for him.
Yeah, bro, you'll be good.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I got you.
You'll be
That's
good.
all
I
from
think
my
at the most concerning stuff is the things on the top of Deathstrike's hair and then her fingers. Everything else is going to be good.
You know what I do with the Eagle Moss statues that I'm selling? I only have like 17 left out of like 300. The ones that don't have boxes, I wrap them up in plastic bags in a box. So I get like a regular box that they'll fit in, but then I put plastic bags all around it, and it molds and cushions to the statue.
Well, I mean, I'm going to definitely bubble wrap the shit out of all of that stuff.
Well, bubble wrap doesn't
Individual.
really give. It doesn't really give. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but
it's
can't.
real. It's like it doesn't. If you squeeze it together, it's just gonna squish the
When
statue.
you buy cups at a store, like they wrap it with the plastic or maybe like paper or something like that.
You can just do
I
like
can
you can
figure it
just do
out,
like
bro.
that guy did. Hey Tim, just do him like that one dude did. Rodney that time when he got that alien in, and he just freestyled it with toilet paper and newspaper, and he just
Oh my
wrapped it
God.
all kind of freestyle on Rodney. Man, I was like, what the hell? Who does that, bro?
I've gotten some weird fucking packages in my collecting days, like old ass newspapers. I'm like, yo, where the fuck did this guy dig up this newspaper from to pack
Yeah.
this statue? Couldn't have gone to the fucking grocery store and gotten a new newspaper.
Yeah,
Shit is
Probably
free
been
right
sitting
in the
his-
front.
It's probably been sitting in their attic since like 1987.
Yeah, I've
And
gotten
then-
some crazy fucking packages, bro.
That's a cool dial though. I was actually looking at it on eBay a while back, and I was
It's awesome.
considering getting it
Yeah.
because
Not-
this was Lady Deathstrike. So
Yeah, so that's why I got it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna put X23 on there. I'm gonna have her just with my other Bowen stuff, and it looked great. And then I'm like, man, I got to put X23 there, and I'm like, it doesn't work now because I don't know. I'm crazy.
Yeah,
Boy.
Tim, if you don't get it, I'm thinking about getting it.
Get out of here, Remy. Shut up.
It's listen, guys. I like both of you, but it's not for sale. But I'll sell it to Tim
Fair.
because
Hey,
Tim is a diorama collector, and
How
it
can you
belongs in his
pass that?
collection. You know.
Tim, how can you pass that up, man?
Yeah.
Shut up, Remy. Yo, I met Remy one time to go sell a statue, bro, and he is like the bargain hunter of bargain hunters. I call myself the cheap ass statue collector, bro. Remy is ruthless.
I'm ruthless. But you know what? It's not just statues. I'm ruthless with everything. Man, I'm ruthless. That's all I'll say. I don't want to go to
Yeah.
the explosion.
Well, that's why I said everybody got that little knick-knack though, bro. Like Jim, like you said, Remy, you're used with the you and Cass cheap. You want to build your cabinet on it. Everybody's got that whole thing. Like Barbara, she's just like, well, if me and the husband like something, we're gonna decide we're gonna get it. Tim, he's more like, okay, well, I gotta have this, but I'm gonna sell that because I don't want to overspend money when I can just sell this to accommodate for it. You know what I mean? And then me, I'm just like promoter. Like ever since I've been in sales,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Nah, I'm a hustler.
everybody will tell y'all, if you like, hey, if you need to sell something, holla and he gonna find you a buyer. Like I'm gonna sell it for you.
I'm a
Everybody
hustler.
got their own little attributes on our panel, man.
I traded a dude, like I said, like 12 statues to give me all kinds of jewelry. Straight up. I told Mac Collections this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A dude offered me gold, silver, diamonds. I couldn't believe it because he was getting into statue collecting, and he bought jewelry. And he's like, dude, I'll give you the diamond ring. I'm dead serious. I'll call my wife down here. You know what I'm saying? She's blinged out.
Right.
Yeah.
Trading me all kinds of jewelry for the statues.
There you go.
I took the jewelry, took it to my friend that has a pawn shop, put it on consignment. The one ring I put it on consignment for $3,500. That's
Wow.
that was what she was going to give me. She had it listed for $5,500.
There
That's
you
how
go.
much the ring was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 3
Yeah.
carat diamond ring, bracelet.
I'm a
and
hustler. I'm a hustler, homie.
Hey, but here's the thing: the dude got like say he got all. I pretty much got rid of all my statues except for like 3 or 4. That was last year, right before Christmas time and stuff like that, about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
He called me up. He's like, "Man, these statues are taking up too much room.
Oh wow.
Get them all back." Oh, you already know. Hey, what you want? You want some Hot Toys? 1 for 1? Dead serious. True story. True story.
Oh my God.
And see, the good thing about it is he's not diehard, so he's not gonna trip like the diehard collector would be like, what the hell you mean you gonna give me a diehard for this damn $600 statue? You gonna give me a $100 hot toy? No, like he ain't even gonna be tripping on it, bro.
Hey,
he just wants.
I loaded them jokers back up. I said I got all my statues back.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I caught a little selling bug real quick, and as soon as those Thanos, as soon as these Endgame tickets went crazy, I pulled my Thanos off the listing. I'm like,
Oh,
let
really?
me chill real quick because that thing. Is
Oh
about to
yeah,
go
you did have the
up.
Thanos for sale,
You know what
right?
the problem is? You know what your problem is? My issue too. I can't part with my stuff. I don't know why. I actually thought about getting rid of my Storm, and I was gonna put it up for sale. But then right when I was about to put her, I'm like, nah. I put the Rogue. I got the green one. I actually listed her, and hey, how much you want to sell her for? And I'm like, okay, never mind. I changed my mind.
Which one? The comic at?
Yeah, the sideshow one, the green one.
Where she's pulling the glove off?
She's pulling the
Yeah.
glove
Oh,
off,
man, I
right?
love that
Yeah,
piece.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
nice.
I actually put it up for sale, and then the minute I put it up, somebody hit me up, and I'm like, you know what? We changed our mind.
Yeah, that's Barbara. That's why I told you I got it. Like I told Tim, out of all the X-Men family, I feel I got it the easiest because I won't do doubles. So if I know I got the Rogue with the new one from Sideshow, I won't have to go through that.
I wish I had that problem.
Yeah, I love that. Like, and the Tim will tell you, he's like, man, you're gonna have a badass setup because you're not doubling up. You know exactly what you want. Like, if this comes and something later, because that's what I did. I sold everything and I started from scratch. You know, and so I got rid of. And like I said, like I was telling you, Jay Remy, like you could tell when the people is more for the community as opposed to a flipper, bro. I sold the exclusive Gambit for $500, and y'all know what he goes for on eBay.
Over 12.
Yes. And I wasn't even tripping. And the dude was like, he asked me, he's like, bro, I say, look, bro, I got him for $3. I'm already getting 200 more. I was like, I know he goes for 12. I was like, but I'm just finna go into the action line and hopefully Sideshow will have my back because XM doing it. And then look what happened 2 years later. Boom. Now we getting all these action poles and now I can start from scratch.
But you got the
know,
XM Gambit coming?
Huh?
You got XM Gambit coming?
Yeah, he's already, you can do, I told you the guy that we deal with, see, this is what everybody don't understand
No,
with XM.
I'm asking if you got it ordered.
Yeah. What everybody don't understand is XM has what's called advanced pre-order, meaning that you don't have to wait till it hits the website. I don't know why people, like right now, you know, people already blowing me up like, oh man, and like I gotta get Sabretooth on order. I'm like, well, advanced pre-order hasn't even started. I just got the pictures. I just listed them. You got to give it a couple of months to, you know. But that's what but man, I can't miss them, bro.
Yeah,
you know me.
I had a Gambit on pre-order. Woof, I had it on advanced pre-order, and then it came out, and you know, I actually contacted my guy because I did this back in November. I'm like, hey, you have my deposit, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, like don't forget about me now, because that was freaking 4 months ago.
Shows me my Excel list. I'm like, okay, you got me.
Yeah. That's why I tell everybody, like, deal with people that you know got you, that's been doing it a minute, you know.
And it took a while because I gave mine in November, and I think I opened up for pre-order this week.
Yeah, it's March 27 till May 27. You get 2 months.
And I've had my pre-order in since November.
And then and that's another thing too, Tim. They're throwing everybody off because I got everybody blowing me up. They're like, well, how is it for pre-order now when it's supposed to be an event exclusive? Y'all are lying. Now they're trying to da-da-da-da. I'm like, man, you guys know how to contact Brian. Ask him all the questions you want.
You just gotta ignore that kind of shit. I'm sorry, I got taken away for a second. I was staring at Gambit.
Oh my god,
so fucking nice looking.
I know, man. He was my favorite. Always will be, bro. Like Tim, I almost broke my rule, bro. I almost got
two?
No, worse. You know, I already got the XM line that picture I sent you. I was gonna get the Sideshow Gambit. I was gonna get the Gambit bust that you have, and that little card thing that they have on it, and the Bow and Gambit, just to have a Gambit room because he's my favorite character. But I'm like, no, because then I'm being an oxymoron going against my word. So I'll let it go.
Don't put yourself in a box. I'm getting fucking.
Nah, man.
I'm getting just 3 of every character.
The way Barbara's going, she gonna have 2.
I have the Bowen. I have the Bowen Gambit. So
See? There she go again. She's on that too, y'all.
So I'm missing a 1/6 scale Gambit.
Yeah, I have the Bowen, which is 1/6.
You gotta get 1/3 now.
Oh, you know what, Tim? I forgot you don't have a 1/6 Gambit because the Kodo Bukia is like ridiculous on eBay.
No, yeah, bro. I had the chance to get the Kodo one. I didn't like it. I didn't like his physique on it.
The stance on it, right? Like where he's standing
it
with
just
the
looked weird.
Yeah.
I like the Bowen one though.
Yeah.
It's just, people want $400 or $500 for it. I'm not trying to pay that.
Right.
I'll wait.
I got mine for $6. No, I'm joking.
Oh, jeez.
I won't sell it.
Yeah, but I definitely like getting 3 of everybody. And if anybody has a Sideshow Rhino legendary scale bust, hit me up. I'll do a trade.
Okay. All right, you guys heard it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a juggernaut out of that.
Hey, Cass, how many do we have in the chat still? Is we still
54 right now?
Motherfucking.
Hey, Cass, do you got that picture of that Remy custom I was showing you?
Probably. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Because the Ryu?
No.
Well, I thought you weren't going to show it.
You know what? I'm gonna get. Just show it. Show it, man.
Yeah, you done already started that, Brimmy.
Yeah.
That's like me saying, hey, tomorrow previously on XM.
you can show it. This is
Tim has the hat, and then I'm gonna just say the phrase from previously on X-Men. Tomorrow I will be showing XM Studio. Nah, that's all right. I'm gonna make y'all wait.
This is custom artwork.
Okay.
It kind of looks like Barbara's drawing. Look what I'm gonna do with Zangief. There's the original. Look at that.
Shut up.
Look at that.
Oh, whoa.
Smart.
Quit playing, bro.
Y'all can get Juggernaut. Anyone watching this, when I get it done, you can get Juggernaut off me for $900.
900, bro. Come on. Why 900?
800. Talk me down.
How much was he? This guy?
400.
He was 400.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's the newer style. So he's not the OG that they try to tax you for.
That's right. And I'll sign the bottom.
For that Juggernaut.
See, I'll sign the bottom.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of competition, buddy, because that fan art's around, I think, 11.
I'm gonna have mine done in like a week.
That you might have a little bit of time.
One of one.
Tim, I want to send you this real quick. You could put this up so you guys can see.
Yeah,
now watch somebody steal my fucking idea now.
All right, hold on, give me a second.
He's showing my cases. That's legit.
Yeah, I'll pull them back up.
Yeah, I'm about to get Hey, Tim, I was thinking of doing that Nightcrawler I showed you, a 1 of 1, bro.
How much the Modu cases go for? I'll make some wooden ones and ship them.
Oh man, you'd have made a killing off me. Mine was 2 racks.
Hey, I still can return them things. You got
mine was $2K for the 6. So
what are you sending me? Oh, okay.
So these are plans that I'm working on. To try and do conversions to finish this legendary scale bus line.
So which ones are you keeping? Because I know you're selling the Spidey family.
I'm not selling any of the X-Men ones.
No, I'm saying the Spidey family you're selling. So
they're not in order. Fuck, of course. So there you go. So
okay.
Emma the Rogue.
I'm loving that.
And I want to get I have a tailor who did like my Mortal Kombat costumes, and he's gonna give me like a little bit of a jacket, and I'll put the jacket on there too. Rhino the Juggernaut.
Oh, that's why you said the Rhino. Okay, where's the Juggernaut at? Okay.
You and J. Remy are like the same people.
Hey, you got an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's My man.
My God.
So I was about to say, you guys got the same Apple school that you're going through. Okay.
Yeah, and then I thought about doing this Spider-Man. So that's
So-
Daredevil into Cyclops, and then that Spider-Man into 20.
So Daredevil is going into Cyclops, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Can you go back to that? Can you go back to that Cyclops, please, Ryan? I mean,
Yeah.
Kat?
He's going 100% in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's nice, bro.
That's perfect, bro.
Yeah, that's nice, bro.
That's perfect, man. And somebody's done one before, but I have a feeling
Like they flipped it. They've got it kind of converted like this. What you're showing?
Yeah, I've seen one turned into Cyclops, but you know, I have a pretty good network around me of like customizer guys that
Right.
you know, I feel like what we could pull off together, you know, with their help, I could make some really cool shit. And then I thought about doing this to $20.99 just because that would sell like crazy. And it's so easy. It's such an easy conversion that I'm like, yo, I can make some fucking sick money just converting that real quick.
Hell yeah.
But then I feel bad. More people have messaged me about the black suit and the red suit Spidey than Venom or Carnage. And they're like, I'll take black suit Spidey if you'll ship it to Greece for $300. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, I remember you
Fuck
did
outta
say
here,
that. I
bro.
was like, yeah.
Somebody messaged me about Iron Man and was like, yo, what's the best you can do? And I'm like, bro, it's already like $150 off. He's like, I'm looking for a deal. I'm like, you're getting $150 off, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking deal do you want, bro?
Yeah.
I'm not hurting for money. I don't need the money.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good.
But damn, don't try to just shit on me like, you know, like
I'm already giving you a fucking deal. There's nothing wrong with the statues. Perfectly fine. I just want it to go to somebody who wants it more than me because I'm running out of room. I have no space.
Tim, you gonna order my Juggernaut? You gonna on PO? Not a Tim, Cass.
Uh,
Yeah.
A Juggernaut? I don't need a Juggernaut. Get out of here.
What if it was a diorama? Got him.
Who's he fighting? Who's he
in
fighting?
the famous words of chess, checkmate.
Yeah.
Who do you want?
Who's Juggernaut fighting? Colossus.
Oh,
that would be
checkmate
cool.
times two.
I
Checkmate
mean,
square.
Watch Sideshow release a Colossus that teams up against Juggernaut. And watch that Juggernaut.
To go against the maquette.
Yeah, and watch that Juggernaut skyrocket because that's like, man, what a fucking duo fighting.
Hey, but you know, Tim, I don't know if you paid attention to this either, but I'm probably gonna take a picture of them like that too because the XM one is facing, let's see, to the right, and the Juggernaut is coming to the charging to the left. So when I do get both of them, I'll be able to put them like that and take the picture of it anyway.
They'll definitely work together for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I won't display them together because I'm gonna put Colossus with Magic, and then somebody else is gonna be the third. I don't know who it's gonna be yet. I have to still decipher that and decide who I'm gonna use, but we'll see.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, I wonder if they have Juggernaut at such a hard angle, like a 45, just so he can fit in the box properly.
Yep.
Well, that's why I said it works out for me, Jay. When I know you say you make the custom boxes, that's why I ordered 22 because by him being 23, I only have to angle him a little bit, you know, and then plus, like I said, he's only about it's like 12 wide. He ain't really long. It's just that he's just
14 wide.
15 wide. Okay, yeah. See, his width ain't really gonna hurt me.
It's 14 wide, 23 long, 27 tall.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Should be 29 tall, but whatever.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Why it ain't 29, but
on statue form, somebody blew you know the lineup that they had.
Yeah,
somebody redid Juggernaut on the end and blew him up a little bit, and it looked fucking perfect.
Instead of like how he's crouched over, like they cheated him on.
Yeah, just blow him up another 5%. He would be perfect, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still a great statue, and
yeah, absolutely.
And that's the best one out of the whole line so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What do you think of their creative bases that they've been doing lately?
Really cool.
They're helping. I think they're helping us out because they already know they did museum, like the fabulous one that my man Tim has, and they know that now collectors are going to want to get action. So it's like you can't go and do another museum line because you're like stepping on the one like Tim has. You know what I mean? Like you ain't never gonna be able to get that museum pose the way they did Colossus. He's just standing there 24 inches tall, like here.
Still the best Colossus on the
Right.
market.
You know, Gambit's just standing there like, yeah, what's up? You want a card?
Still the
Exclusive
best
hand.
Gambit on the market.
Best face, you know what I mean? Like they're just
Yeah.
right there, just shit. Like all the museum poses on point, man. So
Look how
can't
fucked
really-
up collectors are, though, man. And we I'm guilty of it too. I'm not fucking perfect, but we all say, "Oh, these fucking plain, boring bases." So then they make bigger bases, and they go, "Well, why are they putting the dog bowl under it?" And then they get rid of the dog bowl, and they're like, "That base doesn't make sense." It's like,
Yeah.
yo, nobody's ever gonna be fucking happy, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even
content,
fucking.
yeah. And then don't forget about the people that hate that, like, you know, me. I'm a Sentinel lover. Oh, I can't fucking stand all those Sentinel parts. Look, if a Tim could have 12 X-Men with 12 X bases, he's
I'd
cool
be
'cause
happy.
that's the museum. If
I'd be happy
Ant
as
can
fuck.
have 12 X-Men with 12 action Sentinel hands, feet, you know, the Sentinel booty, I don't care. I'm cool.
Get it, player.
But I think
I'll take Sentinel glutes, you know, just whatever.
I think there is a formula that they can get right. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Green Arrow. I mean, nailed it with that base.
Yes, sir.
Wolverine, the new one, nailed it. I mean, there is a formula, and so it's not. I don't think it's a universally like everyone's always complaining, but it's like.
Yo, why are you not telling me
Everyone's
what
always
Archangel's saying about me, Tim?
What's he
This
saying?
fucking coward is talking about me behind my back. I can't even see the chat.
What'd he say?
He said that Tim is one of those flippers. It's a shame there aren't any true collectors out there. Yo, suck a dick. Yo, this fucking guy.
For people who complain, really, I mean, I don't know. I don't really keep tabs on who complains on what with the Sentinel hands, but those people that do complain, how many statues do they own in their collection? I mean,
Oh
are
my
they
God.
collectors? Are they just the ones that pop in and out?
I mean, it varies, Barbara. Like I said, because of the fact that like I said, so many people know I'm cool with a lot of the XM family members. So I know for a fact, like in my circle, if everybody knows the Sentinel part, like when I showed that magic, oh, it was pandemonium. They were like, oh shit, that's what's up, man. Like good looking now. Like now I can get the Colossus, I can get the magic. I already got the Magneto on top. They was happy. But then you got them little 5% out of the 100 that are like, oh man, are they serious? Why they couldn't give her something to deal with her Dark Child background? Why they couldn't give her in Hell? Okay, well, she's already got the flames. I mean, shit, I don't know. I ain't complaining. I'm cool.
I know Archangel's trolling me, but I truly dare any single collector to come down to my basement and say, "You're not a real collector." They would get fucking. Come on, bro! Don't even fucking. Oh, that's going on my list. That's going on. I know.
A10 has like this door that automatically locks when someone walks in.
You're just fucking stuck. That's from what what is it called? American Ripper?
Psycho.
No, American Ripper is the story of the guy who they think is Jack the Ripper. And
okay.
He built a fake hotel, and people would go into the room, and then when they would go to leave, there would be a brick wall in front of the door.
Oh, nice.
And he would trap them in there, gas them, and then he would bring them down to the basement, burn their skin off or peel their skin off, chop them into pieces, and put them in a furnace. Over 200 fucking kills. Yo, this guy. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just saying. Anyway. Archangel. Coming for you, bro.
Oh, you know what? Hey, since everybody's in the chat, tomorrow I need y'all to support. I have to post the XM Venoms, and then I need everybody to chat yes or no if you think that they need to pursue the XM Mr. Sinister. I need a yes or no. Because I'm going to put
Venom?
No, Venom.
Venom?
I said Mr. Sinister.
No,
okay.
Nathan Etzig, sir. No, not no, So I need everybody tomorrow that's in the chat. Tell your buddies on Facebook when I post it on all the pages, Immortalized and Rat Titan and Marvelous. Please put a yes or no in the comments there so I can send it to Brian because we need to get that Sinister pushed through, man.
All right. You
Need
got
that
you got
signature,
my
man.
vote. I mean, I'm not gonna buy one, but you got my vote.
Speaking of,
Yeah, well, I mean, well, that's all. Yeah, it's not gonna be for the purchase. It's not gonna be for the purchase. This shit. I
I
mean,
got a sinister
hey,
on the
you did me
way.
dirty.
oh yeah, you sure did tell me.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I said you did me dirty. Speaking of a vote, I,
Uh,
yeah,
Ooh, not me,
Oh,
Jay.
the
When?
Nightcrawler vote.
huh?
The
I
Nightcrawler vote.
I looked out for you. I voted right behind you. Then I put my poster underneath it with the Mark Cannell, Solomon Grundy, and then you voted for like the Riddler or someone instead. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like,
Oh shit!
Oh,
I
nah,
didn't even know, but I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, you got to tell us, Jay, because
My
we'll
bad.
be like, especially you got to realize, Jay, we don't really do
Slide
DC.
into my DMs, bro.
Yeah, we
Right
don't.
into his DM.
I was
Yeah,
talking
you got to.
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
looking out for him putting the Daniel Bell, and it's going wild. You know what I'm saying? The Daniel Bell Nightcrawler got like 80 votes. Got the
I
leading,
saw that.
and then
I
right
saw
underneath it, I'm trying to get A-Tim to vote for Solomon Grundy, and I pull these different ones, and he vote for someone different, and I was like,
Really,
Sorry, I would never have done it on purpose, bro. I would never have
bro?
betrayed
Hey,
you.
all we're saying is give us the heads up when it comes to DC, bro. Because I literally I don't troll them, but man, I don't know, man. It's just like
So you
even
want
with
you want a Martin Canal, Solomon Grundy?
I did.
That would be fucking raw.
I think that I'll have to see if that poll's still up.
because he's only been done like one time as a fan art, bro.
Mhm.
I've only seen him one time as a fan art, and it's not even it's a one of one. So it's not even like 10 of them or 20. It's a one of one, bro.
Yeah,
And it looks nice, bro.
I'm gonna turn that beef into a Solomon Grundy.
Oh, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on the panel tonight. I'm getting a little sleepy.
Oh,
I knew he was cutting us off. Real quick before we go, my homeboy Cannoli Crusader is in the chat.
I've been falling asleep.
And oh, my bad, Barb.
No, I'm joking. No, I get tired quick because I wake up really early, man.
Wait, I forgot. You guys are on East Coast. It's like fucking 12:25 out there in Florida.
Yeah, we're going late tonight.
Yeah, that's my bad. My bad, y'all.
Thank you, so I could get a little time, man. Thank
My
God.
bad. For the X-Men expedition we just
I
went
know
on.
Cass wanted to cut it off soon as like 20 minutes after I hopped on.
He wanted to cut it off soon as it was all X-Men guys on here, Jay. That killed that shit. He was like, "Oh
No,
shit!"
I looked back and wrote down like what I was going to talk about tonight, like what I wanted to talk about, and it's all X-Men freaking crap.
Love you, man. See, you're coming over to the dark side, bro. So Cannoli Crusader messaged me on Instagram and said, "Yo, they dropped the price on Juggernaut on Sideshow," and I'm like, "Nah, bro, this shit has been $13.90 the whole time." He's like, "Nah, it was $1,600." I'm like, "Nah, Zero Year Batman came out 2 days later at $1,600."
Wow.
And he's like, "Nah, they dropped the price. It was $1,600." So can you guys just confirm for this guy? Because apparently my word means dick to him.
Okay, what's his name? What's his name?
Cannoli Crusader. He's in the chat.
Cannoli Crusader. If you are in Facebook, you can feel free to message me at Anthony Forbes. I will send you a screenshot of the day one that it came out. I still have the screenshot, and it said 1,390, buddy. I got you.
But if you want to hear about a price drop, you can get mine for $7.99.
Oh, he said, "Don't start."
And if you want to hear about a price, flip, go over to our other friend's channel, who's probably going to buy 2 of them, and he'll sell it to you for $2,000. I won't release the name yet because we're not confirming that.
Hey, real quick. Oh my goodness, see, my mind just. There's another Zangief that's silver. That could be cool.
Oh yeah, it could.
Dude,
it could be the Juggernaut Colossus version.
Yep.
Let me order that. Let me do it live.
Get out of here! Don't fucking. You're not doing that shit.
Pre-order it live, y'all. Get your credit cards ready.
Cass is looking like, dang, he probably gonna sell that too. His wheels are rolling.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, man. Well, I had a good little time, man. X-Men, woo.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to talk about X-Men for another like month or so.
Yeah, I might even come on Dark Castle tomorrow, Tim.
Yo, please do.
We talked a little bit about the Joker movie.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did give DC some love. We talked. We gave Shazam about 48 seconds, so we put a little DC.
It's tonight, right?
Yeah.
So
that came out this weekend.
Yeah, tonight was the premiere.
Oh shit! Everybody I was talking to today was talking about Pet Sematary.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
They said it's a good movie. You gotta go watch it this weekend.
Damn, Pet Cemeteries are going against Shazam. Damn,
I
that's
blew
cold.
my movie ticket money because I bought Thursday, Friday, Saturday tickets for an Endgame.
3 tickets.
I bought 1 ticket for Thursday, 2 for Friday, 2 for Saturday.
Oh, jeez. You're crazy, bro.
I have to go. I have to go 2 more times too.
How long is that movie?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, good luck.
Don't worry, we're good because it's not Justice League. Oops, did I say that?
I saw Infinity War 5 times on opening weekend.
I thought you were an X-Men fan, not a Marvel fan.
I like cinema too, man.
Yeah, X-Men is part of the Marvel universe, so we're gonna
Yeah,
take
but it's not even that. It's truly
For
like
me.
cinema history that's happening.
Oh,
with
you
these
better
movies.
believe it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I've talked to. I was lucky enough to meet the Russo brothers, and I talked to them for like 30 minutes. They fucking know their shit, man, and they were fucking awesome to talk to. And I think aside from them being fans of the property and it really showing, they're really good at making like an emotional, well-filmed movie. And I look at all that stuff. I look at who's in the background. What do their faces look like in the background?
Yeah.
What angle is the camera at? Where's the lighting? What temperature lens are they using in certain scenes? Like, I'm looking at all that shit. So the first time, I'm not even watching the movie. I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed by everything that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So I have to watch it a couple times to like really absorb it.
Now,
Cinema photography. Okay.
They're not doing any more of the phases after this, right?
They have openly said that they would love to do a Wolverine movie, and that would be fucking awesome.
No, I mean, but as far as any more of the
No, he's saying like is Endgame gonna be the cutoff?
It's the end game.
I don't think anything is confirmed either way, but
Yeah.
I know that they are on record saying for sure that that when they were asked, would you like to do anything? And they were like, we would love to mess with Wolverine. That would be something they would like to do. And
All
I
they're
just
doing is-
feel the tone of it, like Winter Soldier, and I'm like, oh my god, if they gave us a fucking Wolverine with like that dark, gritty tone, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They're just doing TV shows on a high budget. They're just doing like one long TV show on a really high budget.
You guys take a look at Tim real quick. He's fucking trolling us right now.
I'm not.
A TV show on a high budget.
It's a TV series. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Like the movies, how they go in together in a sequence. It's just a TV show, but done with a really high
So what was
budget.
the difference when y'all had Justice League and then you had Wonder Woman, then you had Superman, then you got Aquaman now? All of those came from Justice League.
They're making an arc.
DC films are garbage, most of them.
Hey, don't say
Oh my
that.
God,
Don't you
you're
say
so
that.
I have them all. I've watched them.
Wonder Woman is
You know what
not.
I mean?
It's okay. Don't do that, bro.
It's all right. Superman, I like Superman.
You're gonna lose mad water weight, Tim.
Justice League, it was bad.
We all.
Suicide Squad was bad. Like, no, but like, think about it. It's just they're just doing. Like, how long's the movie? They're like 2-hour movies, right? But like, if you look at a TV series, they're like 50 minutes, 40 minutes, and there's like 30 of them. And this is just a big, long series of
What
Marvel
you're
movies.
saying is like how they can take Avengers and then break apart and then turn into Civil War and then break apart and then get them together and then now they're doing the Thanos and now they're going to Endgame.
Did you all see that meme where
Yeah.
Tony's like, "Do you trust me?" and Cap's like, "No," and it says Civil War 2.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I missed that one.
It's so simple. It
I
was
missed
so
that one,
simple,
bro.
and I'm like, "Yo, that's perfect." Do you trust
Right.
me? And he's like, "Yes," but in the meme it said, "No." It's Civil War 2. Like, oh crap, man. But yeah, dude, of course, a movie's a long TV show, sure.
No, but the formula. I'm saying the formula.
Linking things, arcing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like heavily.
We'll give them that.
Heavily doing
That's
it.
what the comic books do.
Yeah.
And then they branch off.
No one's
And then
been
there's
able to do it.
tie-ins and then crossovers and then there's features and you're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Can I just watch the main arc?
Well, don't you guys feel
can.
that way about like movies like Captain Marvel and stuff like that? About some of these movies that are just fillers?
Franco Carlesimo fucked me up because we talked about Captain Marvel after that that interview show that we did. We talked about it for like an hour, and I was like, "Damn, bro, this guy really fucked me up." Captain Marvel wasn't good. It really was. It wasn't after I talked to him. I'm like, "Damn, I see his point so well." I just didn't. I wasn't looking at the movie like that. I almost looked at it like a comic book that I knew I had to read, where I'm like, "Damn, I have to get through this book because the next book is going to be what I need to see, and I don't want to miss what's in this book." So I didn't hate it for what it was. And then he mentioned, there was never a moment where she was heroic. Like in all the other character movies and all their solos and all their moments, they have like this moment where they're like truly heroic, and she was not. She was self-serving, and I'm like, that shit makes mad sense, bro.
The only thing I had a problem with that movie is it said she was only gone for 6 years and whatever, brainwashed, whatever, and forgot her memory. But when she started getting her memory back, how come she only remembered the part where she failed? It was like so cringe.
Yeah, it was very
almost like
convenient.
watered down version type of Jake.
Very convenient.
Very convenient.
Right. There you go. That's a good choice of word.
Thing, except for when you fell off a rope, you fell off a bike. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you didn't have any memories of like something good happening that wouldn't self-serve the storytelling.
The storytell. And then like you would think like at the end when she found out that, she was from Earth, and you gotta think at that age she's probably, what do you think, she's playing like a 35-year-old, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would think say she's only gone 6 years, you would have 29 years. You think you'd have to like your Earth. You know what I'm saying? You're an Earthling. You think your prime objective would be use your powers to serve Earth, not someone that you don't even recall. It's.
I think a lot of what the actor did ruin the movie.
Bad taste, yeah.
Yeah, it left the bad taste in everyone's mouth, and everyone was really biased going into it because they read.
I keep telling everybody that.
Because they're reading there
talking, running her smack, it would have been,
Well, because they read into everything. They're like, is this part of the agenda that they're pushing? You know what I mean? So they're reading into it. And the way I try to look at it was, is this going to excite me to watch Endgame? Like, is it, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be the next movie to push, you know what I mean, to get me going. And it didn't get me excited about Endgame at all.
Yeah, I dumbed it down a little bit.
Yeah. You know what got me excited about Endgame was the trailer.
Yeah.
With Thor and him talking to Captain Marvel. I thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That they got to interact.
You talking about the part when he summons the hammer and then it just fly past and she don't even flinch, and he tells Black Widow, "Hey, I like her," or something.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. That was more
Did you see the memes of that?
Yeah.
Where people are like, I don't need a white man telling me he likes me. Like,
see what I'm saying, bro? See what I'm saying?
Savage, dude.
That's what it don't take long, boy. It don't take long, boy.
Fucking savage, man.
It don't take long, boy.
Another thing Franco mentioned, which was fucking, man. See, Franco's great on so many levels. I love talking to him. He said, all the other heroes never call themselves heroes, and then I'm like, except for Iron Man. But Iron Man almost does it tongue in cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Like he almost calls himself a hero because he has to be that asshole who like is like, I'm a hero, but you can tell underneath the bravado that like he knows that he's like flawed.
Yeah.
But she genuinely looked at him and was like, hero, I'm a hero. Like, what? No, you didn't, bitch. Really? You're a hero. Who have you saved?
Right.
Where like Cap falls on the grenade when he throws the grenade, like that's like heroic.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Red Hood said Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
Hell yeah, it did. $1 billion fucking dollars. What the fuck do we all know?
Well, I think it's because everyone, like you said, they have to go see it.
Yep.
It's like everyone that said that they don't like the Joker movie, like the new trailer. It's like, well, you're gonna go see it, even if you don't like it. Like everyone's still gonna go see it.
That's why that's when you know that Marvel got a really big ass fan base, bro. When Captain Marvel gets shit on and she still clears $1 billion, bro.
But 22 movies in history have done that.
I think it was real news. I don't think it was fake news when they were saying that a lot of those movie theaters were being bought out and no one was attending them.
I don't believe
What?
that at all.
Yeah,
Really?
what the?
I don't believe
What?
that at all. I don't believe that at all. There would be evidence to support that.
Man,
There would be billions of people photographing them in the movie
I
theater.
was just about to say some troll like Cash would have been in there.
Photographing who though?
Shit, photographing an empty ass thing. That's who. They would have been
Yeah.
like. They would have been like Cash. They would have been a troll. It would have
Like,
been
am
a
I the only one
sanitation.
watching Captain Marvel right now? on
Why?
opening
It would have
weekend?
been a sanitation crew. They would have been like, there's no popcorn to clean up. Oh, let me take pictures and post it. Look, everyone, they're buying out movie theaters. There's no one in here but one person. They'd have pulled a cash.
Did everybody here watch it?
Not
Nope. I ain't went yet.
I downloaded it. I didn't go watch it.
Nope, I didn't go watch it.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
So half the panel.
I don't know. I'll watch it eventually. I'm just not like, hey, I'm gonna go watch Captain Marvel.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's how. Me too, bro. Same way.
Yeah,
She's the only one that didn't get me like that.
And then now with Endgame too, I mean, I don't know. I guess I've never really been a fan of the Avengers.
What? You're not gonna go with an Endgame?
Besides, no, I will watch it. It's not like I
okay.
won't watch it. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
everyone's gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna go to a movie theater with 100 people. I mean, last time I went to a movie theater, I got some teenagers kicking the back of the chair and just pushing me front. I'm like, nah.
Damn.
I'm quick to shush a motherfucker. Hey,
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut
it
your
actually
fucking
happened to my husband, and my husband got up and he's like, well, you saw him. He's 6.
Right.
He got up and he turned around like he was gonna punch somebody, but it was a girl, So what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Captain Marvel.
equal rights, yo. I'm kidding.
But it's a wrap.
Yo, thank you, Tim.
I prefer to.
Thank you, Tim.
Now y'all being
Anything. I
talking
didn't
about
even say
equal rights.
anything. What do you?
But thank you
I
for
wish
knowing that it was a joke.
I wish there was a system where you could actually just buy the movie and watch it at home, when it comes out. Pay the
Well, you're gonna wait all this time. There's gonna
No,
be
I'm
so
not
many memes.
No, I'll watch it eventually.
You know what I do, Barb? I try to go early, real early, like before 6 o'clock.
Can we thumbs down to the end of the chat?
You get like I'm gonna go like next week, or not next week, but like a weekday, real early. Just a bunch of old people and me in a movie theater. You know what I mean?
I'm going again to Infinity War the Friday after opening.
You're
weekend.
crazy. You're crazy.
I have to go with my nephew, bro. He's like 4 years old.
Don't you hate it when
super
people start
pumped.
like clapping and stuff and like start screaming?
Yeah, I don't clap. I hate when people clap when the plane lands. Like, you clap for your dentist when he's done? What the fuck are you doing?
Maybe.
Literally what this guy does for a living is
I don't
land
know.
planes.
I literally hate going to the movies. I like being home, watching a movie at home, and just getting like a pizza or something. I don't know. It's just,
I get it. I don't like being in a room with strangers
I went to the movies
sharing
like
emotions, but
2 weeks.
no, not about that. I mean, I don't really care about that. It's just, sometimes you got people that talk and people that, either kick your chair or, or you end up in a movie theater where they bring like little kids, which I would never say anything to that person because I have kids of my own. But at the same time, you go to enjoy a movie and then you got little kids screaming and kicking and stuff like that, when you go watch an adult movie. So I don't know.
I went.
Miami where teenagers are always in the movie theaters, always.
We went to go watch Us, and I was laughing so hard during that movie that I made probably like 8 other people start laughing because it was like a belly roll laugh. Because have y'all seen that? Any of y'all seen that?
No.
no.
Yeah, I don't like scary. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness, that lady when she started talking. Oh my goodness, I
That's different.
Hey,
That's what's going on. But I've actually gone to the movies where you had people next to you and they're actually discussing the movie. I'm like, shut up! I'm trying to watch it.
Hey, Tim, I just got a notification that they're doing a new Avengers Endgame footage. Did y'all see that yet?
Trailer?
I guess it came out like 30 minutes ago.
Oh shit.
Is the trailer already out?
Nah, it's got new Avengers Endgame footage. That's all that's on here. But I can't go into it because
I don't think you could play it on YouTube. They'll shut the shit down.
Yeah.
That happened on Friday last week, remember?
Are you not allowed to do that? Or
Yeah, you can't play more than 10 seconds of the video.
Really? I saw
Yeah.
someone do like a review of a trailer.
I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not take no chances. Shit.
Hmm.
I mean, we're almost gonna jump off anyway, so it ain't that bad.
Yeah, we're all done. I gotta fucking wake up at fucking 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I gotta give it 4:30, bro. I'm right behind you.
Yeah. Well, you're an hour behind us in Louisiana.
Yeah, because I'm in Texas now. When we had Katrina, we've been in Texas since 05.
Oh yeah, you're in Lubbock.
Yeah,
My man.
because Jim's about 5 hours from me.
Yo, you should go to the next GemCon.
Yeah, well, that's why I said when he did that meetup with the Geminites and stuff, I was gonna go then, but I was just leaving AT&T to go to the warehouse, and I was like, well, I don't got no PTO saved up, so I couldn't do any of that. So it'll be all right. And that's why I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do New York Comic Con, because see, on my dad's side of the family, my cousin stays in Mount Vernon, so I won't have to go through the whole where I'm gonna hang out in New York and blah blah blah. And
do it.
I want to go through that because he's up there. So
do it, bro.
Before we go, what's the story behind Ant-Man going into Thanos' butt? What is this?
Somebody started that rumor, man.
Tim started that rumor. Somebody fucking started a rumor saying that that's how he's gonna fucking kill Thanos.
Is it comic accurate?
No. Do you see the rebuttal of Thanos?
The rebuttal.
Thanos freezes Ant-Man in midair, shrinks himself down with the Reality Stone, goes inside Ant-Man's butt, and then regrows himself. So
and
he fucking reversed it on him.
And busts him open.
Yeah, and then he said, "Can we move on from this now?" But did you see? You see what the Russo brothers changed their Instagram to? It was a Venn diagram, and then in the middle it was Ant-Man in Thanos' butt.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one on Facebook. They was posting on Facebook, but I didn't get to actually see it. I'm hardly ever on Instagram.
Yeah, they literally changed it to like a Venn diagram where it said Ant-Man and Thanos, and where it crossed over, it was like Ant-Man inside Thanos' butt. God.
That has gone like worldwide. I mean, you got like Josh Brolin like responding to it and everything else. You're like,
oh
what
god,
in the world? That has went viral.
People are fucking creative.
Yeah, man. Strange. Yeah, the human mind is a terrible thing to waste, boy. Shit, boy.
Oh god.
They don't leave no between the savage comments and the memes, and boy, it's just
the memes.
The human mind is a terrible thing to waste. Yo,
man.
What a way to send off the show. Oh god.
All right, guys. I'm gonna close it out early. Not early. I'm gonna close it out right now.
All right, everybody in the chat. Don't forget tomorrow. I need y'all to support the XM Sinister. I'm gonna be posting on Facebook. Put yes or no. Feel free for your opinions. I'll see you guys on Facebook.
Cool, man.
Peace, everybody.
All right, man. Good night, guys.
All right, y'all.
Good night, guys.